Hello, everybody, and welcome. Great to have you all in here. Thank you so much for coming, guys. It is Monday night. It is talk night, guys. And, a subject very near and dear to many of our hearts here on YouTube. Sparky, save that money to buy yourself something nice on holidays. 5 hours ahead, LOL.
Oh my God, you're joining us on your vacation, Sparky. That's dedication. Thank you.
That's right. Great to see you. I hope you're having a fantastic time across the pond, my friend. That's great to see you. And don't worry, we'll be itching ready to get back. Can't wait to see you. Thank you so much once again, man.
Thank you.
Love you.
And enjoy your vacation.
Mark.
Get off the live stream.
Bonjour, Donnie Shawshow. Excuse me. I meant to say Donnie Shawshow. My apologies. Bonjour to you, LaShawn, Terry. How are you? Great to see you. The Traveling Shintas. Baking Fun with Nadia. Free to laugh now. Sound and video great. Thank you. Yes, tonight.
Finally.
Tonight. That's right. We finally. Well, we'll get something else wrong.
Oh, yeah.
That's just par for the course. That's our signature. Everything is good when we mess something up just so we can say it's us. That's right.
Well, hello. Yes, today it's Monday. That means that on our summer vacation time schedule, we are having a Puša Studios Special. And today it is one of a live streaming or YouTube survival guide series. That's right, we have done a couple of these already. You can check them on our playlist listed up above in that little I link up above. And yes, this is another one. Now, only you can prevent butthurt.
That's right, guys. Something we've all been through. If you've been on this platform enough by now, I'm sure you've had the pleasure of it, either going through it or having it. Either way, tonight we're going to talk about it, guys, discuss it, and then see what we can do with it. And Donnie Shawshow says, I've been called Danny at work, LOL. There you go. See, I never work with you, but I wondered. So, the Sneaky Fox says, Bonjour, Xenia and Andrew. How are you? Looking especially clean tonight, Inspired John says. Wow.
Yeah, we had a shower.
New pants, that's right. Kern Zane, how are you? Great to see you. Ms. Diaz, how are you? Welcome to see you. And thank you so very much for the super chat. You're way too kind. Thank you so much. We do appreciate the support, guys. You are absolutely awesome. Not just with the super chat, but in here, tweeting it out, all that stuff, guys, helps out so much. It's a pleasure to have each and every one of you guys in here. Red Curls, how you doing? I know I missed a lot up here. Silver giveaways once again, guys. What a fantastic, amazing couple. Glad to be here. I like butts. Hope you are doing good today. Dame's World, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hot Sauce Junkie Tim, how are you? Great to see you. I shared out on my community tab. Thank you so much, guys. Get the words out. BNSFN Scale, how are you? Awesome to see you. Kernan Zane, how are you? Let's see who else I missed. Red Curls, I think I said hi already, but I don't mind saying hi to you again. Terra Firma, any excuse to put a butt on a thumbnail. Yeah, well, we shall see. We shall see as the conversation unfolds. Daffodils in Vegas, how are you? Are we covering butt itch too? Oh, that might be in a future one.
Yes, we can definitely talk about that too.
Yeah, I think I picked my butt. We'll have to get him on the panel for that one.
Well, that's going to be funny, yes.
That's right.
Silent Wolf Adventures joining us as well. You can message us on Twitter, okay? We don't charge anything. For now. It's free. So message us on Twitter. That's probably the best way to get in touch with us.
Vernatunes, how are you? Great to see you. And I like to think we are. Guys, I'm going to be up front with his. It might be a little extra trolling tonight. I have a feeling. So just keep an eye out, all you guys with wrenches. Make sure everybody keeps it clean, okay? You guys make us look good. Thank you so very much. Just a little heads up. This touches on many sides, and it's one of those things that everybody and their mother's going to think it's about them. So,
well, we have so many mods that I trust you guys that we're going to be able to take care of whatever there is, if even there is. So, in the meantime, guys, click that like button, share it out. Please do. It really helps us. Yesterday, you were amazing sharing it all out. So please do. And subscribe if you're new. Make sure that you're still subscribed if you think you are.
Vexicor says the title made me laugh and it sounds interesting. Thank you. That's what good clickbait is all about, guys. Remember I always said there's good and bad? That's exactly it. So thank you. That's the best answer I could have ever asked for. Thank you. Isabel, how are you? Great to see you. And Jay's Adventures, you're very welcome. Welcome. Ralph's Trucking, do I need a monkey? What? Do I need monkey butt power? You might. I wouldn't rule it out yet.
Well, yesterday we guys at Terra Firma, we warned you guys it's going to be a very special night today, and you probably want to be here. That's what we said yesterday, and yes, we're keeping our promises. So there we are.
Hit the like button, guys. Tweet it out. Tell everybody about it, guys. Let's get them in here. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. I do that every time somebody has the auto read on their chats in a live stream. I always have to put the lyrics to that into it just so I can hear it. Why? Because there's some moments where you just want to be a 10-year-old.
Well, are you a butt man?
Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. Well, if you don't know by now, there's something desperately wrong. Mark Korn, how are you? Great to see you.
Oh, thank you so much. And it's okay. Guys, life comes first, and that's always okay. Life, health, family, that always comes first before YouTube. But we are happy to see, even if you can just pop in and say hi, we are glad to see you here.
One thing, though, guys, I am going to give a big disclaimer about, and I will say this 2 or 3 times. No, if anybody has any examples that fall into stuff like that or anything, no mentioning channel names, guys. No alluding to them. That will just get you removed, timed out. Okay? Talk about stuff, and that's fine. But we're not covering that here. A, I don't like all that stuff. B, you know what? If they're asses, I don't want to help promote them. So, once again, guys, just remind you about that. Okay? Keep it clean. So, because in my opinion, that's just helping them out and doing the opposite. So, and I'm sure there'll be a couple in here tonight trying to get a little bit of glory to their fading names. So, like I said, guys, just keep your eyes out. Fantastic group of people, guys. Hit the like button, tweet out, guys. We're only a couple of minutes into it. 7:07, and we got 78 people in the chat. No wheel in sight and lots of great people in here. That's pretty good.
Yes.
That's pretty good, if I may say so myself. and guys, don't forget to tune in tonight for we're going to have a big reveal, folks. That's right, we're going to have a big reveal. I believe sometimes even that Pusa Studios can kill a channel. That's right, we helped out Bald and Bankrupt the other day. We were watching and helped get to 900,000. Did we kill? Was it the curse of Pusa Studios? Has Bald and Bankrupt ceased to exist? We're going to find out, guys, in just a little while, so you're not going to want to miss this. So, well... And we'll
have to see.
That's right. And there's the drop off. Just by the way, I remember saving this part because look at that. Look how YouTube just dropped it from 880. It dropped all the way to 818 in one sudden swoop. Sometimes mistaken by people unsubbing and stuff like that and everything. So this is kind of a favorite one of mine.
By the way, if you missed that, we were on live on Saturday on our day off, just chilling out with you guys and looking at this amazing channel and helping him ruin his channel. So, we're just going to take a look back at that on our Saturday stream if you weren't there.
Well, we haven't ruined it yet. We got to find out. That's for the reveal. That is for the reveal.
Well, yeah.
Did his channel cease to exist and blow into obscurity? We're going to find out, guys. I've never had any issues with trolls. You think it's just a
It definitely attracts more trolls if you're live streaming because it's a direct interaction and trolls usually like the direct reaction. Beautiful Queen, hello. How are you? The official EC YouTube channel. Hello.
Great to see you guys. Today is supposed to be my baby's due date. Oh my God.
Well, my suggestions to you. You have to, your wife have to drink champagne and you guys have to make love and
there you go.
It comes out. It does. It always helps. Champagne and love making.
And it's also great to choose a position for what kind of, if you want a male or female. That's crazy, but this one is
Yes.
right on. I
It always
missed the
helps.
live because I'm dealing with an issue. I'm sorry to hear that, Vexy.
Within hiking distance, it's
Hey.
here. Oh, it's
My God, what a nice
how
surprise.
are you guys doing?
Awesome to see
We
you.
follow each other closely on Instagram, but it's so good to see you here on live stream as well. So good to see you. How are you guys?
Past guest of ours, guys. Fantastic people. Oh, my God. It's so nice to see you. Much love to you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Guys, hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, guys. We're all in it together, folks. We have 83 in here, guys. Let's get it up over 100. We're going to have a great discussion tonight, guys, on something that hits on everybody on YouTube. Everybody has seen some shape or been part of it. Either way, somewhere, somehow, you've been most likely touched by YouTube if you're over, like, at max, I would say, a couple hundred subscribers at this point. The theories on this show are always funny, but not mostly true. Thank you to Real Geeks for that. I have stopped doing the chat for my live streams. It ends up being a live recording. Oh, I see.
La vida je suis. Hello and welcome here. Bonjour.
Danny, welcome. Great to see you. Glad you could make it. I like drinking alcohol, but not too much. Well, that's a good thing, Vexy. Yes, you don't want to drink too much. Birthing broadcast will push you to 10K. It's free to laugh. Oh, my God. I was on the panel last night with Free to Laugh.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What were you doing there?
Oh, I was hanging out on the video call-in show. Had a fantastic time with a lot of great panelists. Had a great conversation. Loved it, actually. I really had a great time. I want to say thank you to Jim for having me once again.
Well, that's what he does when I'm not there. When,
That's right. I play.
You never know. Frozen Fury, one of our past guests as well, guys.
Cheers.
If you don't know, we also do interviews with YouTubers and celebrities. We are right now on our summer schedule, but comes fall, season 3 is coming back with interviews with some amazing creators and celebrities coming up.
Inspired John says Jim rocks when I'm not there. Oh my God. Guys, hit the like button, tweet out, tell friends, guys. Let's get them in here. Let's have a great conversation. Doing great, Andrew and Senia. So glad to see you guys. You look amazing. Rested from your road trip. Oh, you are way too kind. Or the
Thank
filters
you.
on this camera must have kicked in or something. But thank you so very much. It really is nice to see you guys. The Real Breeze TV, how are you?
Terra Firma says only you can help them give birth. We're going to breathe with you, okay? So just message us. We're going to guide you through it. We're going to motivate through it. We have 3 kids, so we can do it.
La Vida Joe's, no worries. Work comes first. It's just great. Anytime you can make it by and you want to come by, you're always welcome. And when you can't, the next time you choose to, and if you ever do, you're always welcome. So no worries about that.
And we have Mrs. Green Thumb joining us as well. Just a reminder to click that like button and share it out on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. We have on average 8 social media profiles. Right. So even if you do just a couple of them or even just one, we would appreciate that a lot. Thank you.
That's right, Vexicor, and that's why we're asking you guys to help us out. If all you guys can bring in 10 new people that don't know us, everybody can grow in here by meeting them, and we can hit 10K before August 31st, before they stop showing the before they start rounding off the numbers. I know I keep saying that. My apologies. So anybody who doesn't know, because we usually get asked, up to 1,000, it's going to be the same. If you have 724, 426, what have you, you're going to see it. After that, it's going to start rounding off the numbers. So if you have, 1,800, will it round it off the 8, 1.8, or will it go to
1.8?
Yeah, it is 1.8.
Yeah.
If you're at 1,860 or 170, then it rounds to the
and if you're past 100,000, then it's gonna to the nearest 1,000.
Right, exactly.
And million to the nearest.
Life Domo, how are you? Great to see you. And Kids Connection says, Senia, I go back to work tomorrow. First day since I had my surgery.
Oh, fingers crossed for you. Hope it goes well. I'm sure you're excited and nervous at the same time.
Craft Beer Pours is in the house. Oh, God. You guys must be getting very close, too. Their due date, aren't they?
Well, there's still 8 days left for the due date for Craft Beer Pours.
I know Xenia's on the
I'm
countdown.
keeping tabs on that one.
Yep, that's right. They're past guests of us. What a fantastic couple. Have been with us for a long time. Much love to them. Oh, Russell, I have so much butt hurt. Solve it for me. All righty, we're going to work on that tonight. And Bait the Hook, how are you? Guys, great to see you. Wow, she's good. Yeah, she is craft beer pours. I forget my birthday. She knows other people's
I
due
have
dates.
a timer, you know, that ticker that your wife probably shows you every day? Well, I have it too for you guys.
I kid you not,
It's
guys.
not even my baby. I have had it for Heavy Metal Magnet when he was having kids.
That's
so,
right. That's
yeah.
true. This is true. She spent a half hour talking about your baby to my parents.
You know,
when we were
our
on
Blue
vacation.
Orange Root babies. And since yesterday, we also have our Blue Orange Root couples. So we have Bruni Kitty, yes. And we have also our Crohn's chick.
that
They
crazy?
have met their other halves in this live stream. Isn't that amazing, guys? So humbling.
And Inspired John says I go on vacation. I have to keep my pants on. Go figure.
Tesla,
how are
hello.
you? Guys, hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends. Guys, we got to get into a conversation here soon, guys. Let's get them in here. Remember, guys, keep it above the bell. Is it true YouTube is going to start using Roman numerals to save space?
Yeah.
Yes, that is true.
Millennials most likely are not going to know what is it, so who knows?
No.
And
Why is
I
all
am
those-
millennial, so
Why is all
don't get
those-
offended right away or butthurt.
And that's right, guys. That's our topic for tonight. That's right, guys. Only you can prevent butt hurt. That's right, guys. And yes, keep it clean. And guys, like I said, no naming names, none of that stuff like that. Keep it clean because we don't want that in here. And A, it's not the way to do things. We're better than that. B, do it. It's just giving them recognition that they're just looking for by doing it anyway. So why help them? Just leave it at that, guys. Remember, you got a lot of Blue Rangers here. Keep an eye on it, guys. I know you will, because usually sometimes you never know when a little bit more action is going to take place on certain topics. What the paranormal? How are you? Great to see you. Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. I had such a great time. Oh, no. You did. Oh, God. Okay. Like I said, keep it from... View this and I realized last night is amazing, and B, him and I having a live stream together would be very, very, very
I think
interesting.
you guys
Like-minded.
gotta
Very
think of
like-minded.
some kind of special coming up soon. I think that's gonna be epic. You both on at the same time.
Wow.
Something to think about. View this. What do you think?
Purgatory Paranormal, how are you? Awesome to see you. Silent Wolf Adventure says message you on Twitter as requested.
Perfect. Thank you. It's just easier to remember for me. Sophie Tight. Welcome here.
Prev, how are you? Got our message. Okay. Xenia must have sent that one. That's awesome. TR9, really great to see you, my friend. Hope all is well. Viral media videos. Hey, I just want to take some time to say that I thank you so much for creating your channel. Oh, well, I want to take some time to thank you for coming and making us look good. Thank you so very much. Jesse Michael, how are you? Welcome.
And View, this is totally in.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's
That would
gonna be
awesome.
epic, guys.
Oh no, him and I are on the same way. Like I just you got a feeling there. Like Jim was probably like, oh God, I should never put these two together.
A talented TR Nairi is here. Jenny
He is
O'Brien.
super talented.
Yes, hunting and stuff with JJ. Hello, how are you? Good to
Hey,
see
John, how are
you.
you?
Good to see you. Viral media videos. I hope by saying that you're super close. Not that close. When you're around 20 away, then let us know, okay? Club Kilon CLTV, hello. 1111 code, hello, how are you? Doughboy41, hello. And SF Rose joining us as well. SK Kyle joining us as well. And Prevolution is asking, who is butthurt here? Anyone? And a video call-in show is here. Thank you so much for taking and looking after my husband yesterday. It's almost like a daycare, so thank you. Husband care. Iceland, by the way, has a husband daycare bar.
True.
Yes, it
And I
does.
like it.
Mr. Big Worm, hello. How are you? Good to see you as well. Richard Rodriguez is here. Hello. Guys, we are going to do our roll call as always we do and say hello to each and every one of you. So don't fret. Your name is going to be called out as well.
Actually, let's do it now. Let's get some
Let's
hellos
do
going,
it.
guys. I got a sneeze coming, so I'm going to try to talk my way through that.
Bless ya.
How do they do it on like professional things like newscasts? How do they keep a sneeze out like that?
Well, they just mute their microphone when they do it.
Well, you still see their head bobbing around like a
They switch to commercial.
bobble on
You
a
breathe.
slinky.
You close your nose. Anything.
Yeah, so he does the rest of the news for 2 minutes like that. And in this news, Putin was known to... All right, guys, I want to say a great big hello to Kids Connections in the house. Kern and Zane is here. We have Kirkson Landico. I hope I'm pronouncing it probably. Welcome. I'm so sorry. I'm horrible with names. Jesse J, how are you? And welcome. We have Jesse Michael in the house. Jenny O'Brien is here, folks. And I haven't scrolled down far enough. That's why I'm starting the J's, Andrew. Realize that by now. People after J's do come in here as well. Okay, I'm going to try that again. We're going to say a great big hello to Yo-Yo Biggs. We got XOXO AIM. Within hiking distance. What a freaking surprise. So great to see you. What the Paranormal is here. Viral media videos. Viewed This is in here as well as Video Call-In Show. Funny, they're paired together. We have Vexicore. We have UK Scratch Queens 19. We have TR Nairi X in the house, folks. We got the Ward House in here. We got the Traveling Shintas. We got the official EC YouTube channel. The Donnie Shaw Show is in here, folks, as well as the Creator Spotlight Show. We got Tesla. We got Terra Firma. We got Temapler. I hope I'm saying it right. Great to see you, though. Sofiette, I'm going to try that way, but it's great to have you in here. Sky Pilot, how are you? Great to see you. SK Kyle's in here. Silver Giveaways, fantastic couple. Silent Adventures in the house, folks. SF Rose. Salvatore Vinciguerra is here. Richard Rodriguez is here. Red Curls. Red. Puša Studios, what the hell is that? I don't know who they are. Purgatory Paranormal NY is in the house.
Maybe
we got
Puša
Prev.
Studios 30 like yesterday.
Yes, that's possible. We got Posh Notions in the house, folks, and Playworthy and Nature's Beauty. We have Mrs. Green Thumb, folks, and Mr. Big Worm is here, as well as Mark Korn. Great to see you. It's been a while. Life with Domo. We have La Vida Jose. Who's Jose? I'm going to try La Vida Jose, but I'm wondering because La Vida, if it's pronounced H. I'm sorry if I'm screwing it up. Kids Connections, how are you? Great to see you. Kern and Zane. We have Kirkson Land Show. Oh, I know I'm butchering for a second time. We have Jesse Jane, that was Jesse Michael, Jenny O'Brien, Jackknife Finnegan. We have Isabel in the house. We have Into Pam and Jamie's World. Inspired John with Pants is here. We have Hunting and Fishing with J&J. Homesteading with the Herberts. Heritage Farms, Texas. Glitch E-Man is here, folks, as well as Free to Laugh Now. Doughboy for 1-0 is here. Welcome. We have Diafa Dills in Vegas. Danny Santos Rosario. We have The Door Backdoor. The Real Breezy TV. And we got CW Gaming. We got Craft Beer Ports, who's just a couple of ways a day from being the proud daddy of 3. We have Clubbian CLTV. We have Chili Man is in the house. Great to see you, my fellow trucker. Carolina Hillbilly 1961. Brave Queen C is here, folks, as well as Borderline. And we have Big Borsica. I know I'm messing up your name. We got to get some phonetic ones done for this. My fault, not yours. Great to have you guys in here. Big GO69. We got Baking Fun with Nadia. We got Bait the Hook. And we have Angela Oritz. And we have All My Kitties. A Patch of Heaven Farm. 2 Real Geeks. 1111 Code. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Arda Morbid is in the house. Great to see you. Another past guest of ours.
Yeah,
awesome to have you in.
So good to see you. Dominic Williams, hello. Johnny Pockney, hello. How are you? Say hi. If we missed you, say hi in the chat, please do. And especially hello to all the lurkers and watchers. Or if you just can listen to us, that's okay too. Hello to you. Say hi in the chat if you can. And if you
Cheers,
can't, that's
you all.
okay. Enjoy this night with us.
Currency Vlogs, how are you? Awesome to see you. Awesome to see you. Yes, guys, we're going to get to our talk in just a minute, guys. Tonight is Only You Can Prevent Butthurt. That's right, guys. We got lots to talk about, lots to discuss. Art is fun. How are you? Great to seeing you. Brittany Dawes in the house. Great to see you.
Sean Pet Vlog, hello. How are you? Good to see you. Billy in Arabia, welcome to our channel here.
But please watch out with anybody that's new here, especially to know that we don't do any sub for sub. No hinting towards it. Any of the terms used in sub for sub will get you timed out. There is a ton of blue wrenches. They're not afraid to use it. On the other side, guys, if it's a new channel, give them a chance or two. Let them know what the rules is, but then do as you must.
Destinations Chronicles is here, and Peppers in Kentucky living, of course, joining us. Cardoso Media is back.
Welcome back, guys. Great to have you in here. Hope you're doing fantastic. Hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, and yes, guys, if you're new here, please hit the subscribe. Thank you to all of you that weren't here the last couple of nights, if you just joined now, for getting us over 9,000. You guys are absolutely awesome. And I hope that you guys can, we're trying to put a challenge together. We're trying to see if it's possible to hit 10K before August 31st when YouTube starts rounding off the numbers so we can celebrate one last time with you. We're asking everybody if you can kind of do like the big YouTube potluck and get 10 people that doesn't know us to come in here, get them to say that they came in here from your recommendations, and everybody's going to meet them and give everybody a chance to really get to meet some new channels. It really helps all of it, guys. It helps even just the gene pool. Everybody can grow that way like unbelievable. Right now, we're almost at the point where everybody brought in 10. We're almost there tonight. That's how quickly it can happen. So you guys are awesome, though. Thank you so very much. And is there any other business we have to take care of first?
Well, I guess not. I mean, I can talk forever, but I think it's your time to talk.
It's my time to talk.
Have I heard the class bell ring?
You have. Alrighty then, guys. Well, I guess there's no time like the present.
The floor is yours, honey. My English teacher used to say that.
Oh my God, I have to pee. The line is so long. Inspired, Joan. Hang in there. Literally, hang in there. Explain rounding off the numbers. Oh, sure. I said, well, no problem. Thank you, Arna Morbid. You are awesome. Much love to you. Anybody who just heard that doesn't know, we announced this a while back. Unless there's some last chance by Larry D's Tanks and More. Welcome. Great to see you in here. Okay, YouTube is going to be at the end of the month starting to round off the numbers. You already see it on your cell phones, but it's going to go across the board. And what they're doing is after 1,000, they're going to start rounding them off. So if you have 1,826, you're going to have 1.9K. If you have, 2,510, well, it's going to show 2.5K. With that being done, that means you won't be able to see them in Social Blade anymore. So that's part of it right there.
As far as we know, and we directly contacted the Social Blade vidIQ and TubeBuddy at the time when it was happening, and they weren't sure they would be able to show anything at this point, and there have been no news on that for now.
That's right. Oh, just a congratulations Above and Beyond Drones passed FAA recertification exam today. Yay, for 2 more years. Commercial remote pilot. Good job, my friend.
Renee
well done.
Griffin, hello.
Does that mean 1K on the... No, well, 1K you'll still be able to see. So I don't know if they're going to show them or not, but you'll be able to see those in real time. And you'll be able to see your numbers on your Creator Studio.
Yes.
But they won't be made public. It will be just rounded off.
I think the worst part of it is not being able to see your analytics the way we do see them now on Social Blade, TubeBuddy, vidIQ, etc. But we'll live and see how do they handle it, and we will bring those news to you as soon as we know.
Exactly, guys. We asked for confirmation to even come on at the time like we got what we got. But if we get any more news, you'll definitely be the first to know. But right there is how it stands at this point. So that's why we're asking you guys, if you guys can reach out, you have huge niches. If you can get 10 people from each of your niches that we haven't met, everybody grows a ton, guys. Not just us, you guys as well, because they're coming here, you're all meeting them as well.
TR Nairi, thank you so much. You always can count on you for important information. Thank you.
And you're such an amazing talent, so meant to be on YouTube. What a voice, guys. What a voice. Great network streams and a fantastic musician as well. Lots of love to you. Canadian Drone Hub, how you doing, my friend? Awesome to see you, Roger. Roger's been my friend since my earliest friend I've had on YouTube. And it means a lot when you have somebody like that that's still with you after all that time. It really does.
Shauna Marie Penny, hello. Yes, and we had such a fantastic time at Canadian Drone Hub, visiting and seeing all the other YouTubers as well, and just hanging out, you know. No need to collab or all of that. Just hang out like human beings.
That's right.
Yeah.
Destination Chronicle says TubeBuddy assured me they will be up and running when it happens. I spoke to them at VidCon.
Yeah, they will be up and running, but there are definitely going to be changes. So, and we want to see what kind of changes. That's what they were talking about when we spoke to them. But thank you for an update as well. Iceman
Gord, how are you? Great to see you. But guys, there's no time like the present, guys. 84 in the chat. Keep them coming in. Hit the like button, tweet or tell friends. And yes, if you're new here, please hit the subscribe. Let's get in the conversation. Remember, guys, please, as always in these things, no names, guys. No names. We're not doing that in here. That just turns into back and forth bickering. And secondly, if they're so bad, then I don't want to add to their getting publicized. That's because that's what they do. Some will come in and try and mooch on a bit. If there's any problems, I know I got a lot of wrenches, guys. Please, I know you'll take full care of it. So you guys are awesome. Let's discuss it, guys. That's right, guys. Guess what, folks? The bell is ringing, And we're going back to school. Let's go, guys. Let's talk about this. Alrighty, guys. Today's after school slideshow. That's right. I was wondering how long before this happened.
Well, it didn't take too much time.
Oh my God. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna go through some things here. I got a slideshow, folks, that's right. Because I've always believed you gotta reach your target audience, and if it's the childish ones, you go childish. That's the way to do it, guys. Always give respect to the little ones. Everybody has to understand the message, so. Alrighty, guys, welcome to Puša Studio Presents, a comprehensive guide to detect, spot, and treat mild to severe cases of YouTube butthurt. That's right, guys, that's right. So, let's take a little journey, shall we, guys? Let's take a look and see what we got going on here. Alrighty, guys. UrbanDictionary.com defines butthurt as an inappropriately strong negative emotional response to a perceived personal insult characterized by strong feelings of shame, frequently associated with oh my God, I blurred this out too much now, I can barely even read it. Anyways, we know what butthurt means. It's all good, don't worry about that. We can cover that one. But how does this pertain to YouTube butthurt? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. I'm so glad you asked. Although a creator's platform, YouTubers can experience these same symptoms and more. I wonder what. Shall we go and find out? Let's go see, guys. Here are some of the signs that you may be suffering from YouTubers' butthurt. Have you said these phrases more than 3 times in 1 week? I make great content, it's the viewer's fault for not watching it. Well, this is called the there is nothing wrong with me, there is something wrong with the world syndrome. That's right, folks, that's right. You know, and that is a syndrome all its own. I believe it was found by a Hungarian librarian back in, I think it's 1682, but don't quote me on that. But we'll go back to that after. Let's just jump through this, shall we? Have you said these phrases more? You get the point, that keeps coming back. I am doing things right. It's the platform and or another's channel's fault. This is the point the finger at everyone but me phenomena. Ooh, that's a bad one. That's a bad one. Yeah, that's really bad. That one there. I hope you guys are taking notes. I hope about that. Because, you know, I can't remember all these. That's why hence I needed the slideshow. I'm better than them, so the other channels do not deserve what they have accomplished. This is the boohoo effect and was invented in the 1960s by Kleenex in an effect to boost sales. Well, maybe not, but you get the hint. Since they are doing better than me, I will complain and whine about them instead of working on my own shit. Ho, this one is one that's really, 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 really popular. A symptom that is quite common and one of the leading factors in onset YouTuber butthurt. Pretty interesting stuff, isn't it? Or, they are doing great, so I'm going to do the exact same thing as them. Wannabe is a horrible, heavy-hitting manifestation plagued by people wanting to be Peter McKinnon, Casey Neistat, and many other big and small. Yeah. I know this one. Quite familiar with it. You wouldn't think the small ones get hit by believe me, they do. They do. If you answered yes, you are butthurt, but there is more symptoms that can engulf the mind and actions of a YouTuber. Let's take a look, shall we? Let's see where this goes. Bash videos, clicks, groups, pointless whining, the blame game, piggybacking, flip-flopping, wasting time, and my wife's favorite, warnings of channels, aka cock blocking. That's right. You didn't know that was a medical term, didn't you? But yes, it is. In this sense. Don't use it in the other way, but it is. As you know, like the old term where it used to be in bars, well, that can be done in channels as well. That's right, guys. So if you ever hear cock blocking on YouTube, they're talking about warnings of channels. That's right. What does that mean? Like, ooh, stay away from this channel because they're bad. Ooh, they're naughty. Don't go near them. That's like the guy, you know, that tried to hit up a girl. She turned him down. So then he went to all the other friends and said, oh, she's just a bitch. You don't want to talk to her. Cock block. That's right. Cock block. Alrighty, guys. So we've covered all those ones. We're going to cover these more in detail after. This is just kind of getting everybody up on the same page here so we can have a good discussion. Okay, I get it. I'm butthurt. How do I cure it? Well, you have to realize that everyone has an equal chance on the platform, like it or not. What one is successful at might not be successful for you. Every moment you whine like a child or warn people about others' channels is a moment wasted doing something productive on your own channel or at your home or for your community, like baking a pie for that local get-together that's coming up on the block next week, i.e. But you're like, I know, I was the same way too. I got to here and I'm like, well, okay. But like with any other thing, any kind of ailment, there has to be some kind of medication. You can't just say this stuff and everything is good. I mean, come on, you know, it don't work that way. Ha, touche, you are right. So in the end, along with this, take 2 of those and a big look in one of them. And if you put all those together, that will be a surefire way to cure butthurt. And that gives a nice warm feeling inside, doesn't it all? And because like I say, I was the same as you guys. I got here and I'm like, well, really? Really? That's where it ends? But there is, like it is. So there's a mental and a physical. Mental and a physical. And when you put the 2 of them together, you get great things to happen. So I hope that helps you guys kind of get a bit of a roadmap. We can come back to this after if you'd like. See it again. Jeez. But remember, guys, only you can prevent butthurt. That's right, folks. Remember, turn tape now. Oh, sorry, guys. I left it on. My apologies. There we go, guys. And there's a little trip into our look at the problems and the diagnosis and the treatment of butthurt. And butthurt seems to go in waves on here. So I'm not sure. I think it's contagious. It seems contagious because it goes in waves. Like, you don't hear about it much, and then it kind of it spreads, and this one's got butthurt, and that one's got butthurt, and this one can't sit, and this one can't sit, and you hear about it. And then they find each other and get butthurt together. You know, so I would say it's probably viral. Maybe seasonal. Because in the summer, see, there's not as many channels going on, things go down a bit, and then sometimes that might be bringing it on. It's hard to say. We wanted to bring on 7 scientists from Dalhousie University, but unfortunately they did not return our calls. So we are left with us all trying to figure it out. Guys, listen, I usually like we go on and back and forth and stuff like that, but I'm going to jump right into the cut of something, okay? There is something though to be taken into all this. Butthurt is what you make of it. Just like having a business, I've said everything that's ever happened on this platform, if you're treating YouTube with half a bit of responsibility, you need to look at it as a business. And that does not mean one that's keeping you afloat or you're gonna go bankrupt. But if you have a channel here, a lot of people have side businesses. They sell flowers, they do arrangements, they make things, they're a woodworker, stuff like that. And you still have to think with some sort of keenness to what you do as well. YouTube is a lot of work to be on here, and you get what you put out of it. But that doesn't mean you're going to get far with what you put into it. But it does mean you can have the best of what you can do with what you're limited to. And just because you don't have a big audience doesn't mean you can't do something amazing on here. And you're a success as long as you're doing the best you can. And I'm not all kumbaya. You know me. I believe in pushing hard. I believe it takes a lot to be on here. So I'm not going to get all kumbaya, and as long as you put a big smile on your face and you had fun, that's what counts. If you're going to put yourself on here, you have to accept the fact that you're no different than any channel you've ever watched, any TV show you've ever seen, any network that's going on, okay? You're no different. And you might think you have the world by the ass. But if the world doesn't want your ass, they're not going to have it. And you can think, well, there's something wrong in their head. Oh, it's this problem. It's that problem. If they don't want it, they don't fucking want it. And that's what we have to agree with. There are some things that Xenia and I have had as ideas for our show here. And said that, you know what? As much as we'd like it, it's not going to work. It's not for us. We can't pull it off. It doesn't suit us. Or it's not the right fit, or we tried it and it bombed, and we didn't keep ramming it down our viewers' throats over and over and over. There is a lot to be said with being truthful to oneself. And it is a conversation that is sorely lacking a lot, guys, a lot. And I see it happening a lot. And this is not to put anybody down. But anybody who is doing that, and people have, listen, everybody has doubts, okay? I don't care who you are, everybody's going to have doubts by times. Nobody's perfect. Nobody has that kind of stamina to put themselves out this much and not question once in a while, am I doing the right thing? Am I going where I want to go? Is this what I want? That's normal, okay? Everybody has them. And I dare you not to talk to some big YouTuber and they don't tell you the same thing. I haven't dealt much with YouTubers and big ones. I'll be the first to say it. But even though I supposedly have no fucking experience in what we do in here, I only worked for one of the music companies, some of the biggest lines in the world. One of the biggest music companies in the world, dealing with brands and artists, little bands like drummers for Red Hot Chili Peppers and stuff. And you can see it. You talk to some of those guys, they do tell you they get that. There's sometimes they get it just before they go on the stage. Sometimes when they're in the recording studio, especially when a band is about working on a new album. It's terrifying for them every time, especially if they're doing good, because they're terrified the next move might sink them. But even small bands feel that too, guys. Guys like us club bands, because we're putting everything into it. Yeah, a lot riding. And that's okay to feel like that. No expression drives me crazier than I've heard on YouTube, fake it till you make it. Because fake it till you make it can look really pitiful sometimes. People can see through it. If you're in that club band, but you walk down the street and rent a limousine and pretend like you're draped in glitter, well, you're going to look like an ass. There's not a person in the room who's going to respect you. Be the most classy you can be for where you're at. And start with that. And then see where things go from there. You know, that's where a lot of the butthurt is coming from. It's the dreamland in here. Okay, this is virtual, what we're putting up. It's all ones and zeros. But you still are a real person. You still have real feelings. Why would you treat this any differently than you would anything outside of here? That's the part that doesn't get, I don't get. I really think you have to have the head of an entrepreneur on here. You really do. I think it is essential to have the mind of an entrepreneur to be on YouTube. And I know some will say, well, I'm just in it for the fun. I just want to show pictures to my grandkids or whatever. And that's fine. As long as you're within YouTube's guidelines. You don't have to answer for anybody. You're more than welcome to do it. They've given you a platform to do it. There's nothing wrong with that. But what gets me is the ones that are going, pumping. Then they don't get somewhere. Then they turn into holier than thou, and they're all about this and that. Yeah, you know what I was thinking about? I hear the term organic flying around a lot. Oh, I've gone organic. Well, it seems like the same with organic vegetables. I guess everybody's going organic, the way they eat and the way they go on YouTube. So
I guess Coca-Cola went where they are with organic growth, and McDonald's went there too with organic growth.
Yep.
Netflix, well, they didn't promote themselves anywhere.
Yep. Nowhere.
It's just all on their own.
They just like the Beatles. Let
Yeah.
it be. Let it be. Just sat there, smiling, wait for them to take off. And you have the right to grow. It's not that you don't have the right to even do that stuff. It's the point is when everybody's worried about everybody else's channels on here, and becomes a critique. It's like they've deputized themselves. I wouldn't be surprised if they went and cut out of a piece of paper a YouTube badge and stuck it on their chest like it's a deputy. You know, I honestly think that in their heads. I do. Somebody asked me, because we don't allow sub for sub and that, you go on somebody else's channel, you're not telling them what to do. Who the hell am I to tell them? Their channel. They allow to post numbers, I'll post numbers. They allow whatever they do. That's none of my business. That's none of my concern. I'm not an employee of YouTube. I'm not here to enforce the rules or to worry what everybody's doing all the time. It's a joke. It makes you look so clownish. That's the funny part of the whole thing. It really does. It makes you look clownish. And every moment you worry about somebody else, your channel falls apart. And it would be the same as Xenia and I having two businesses side by side. Well, every time I peek my head out the door to see if she has customers, who is going in there, or run out and tell them not to go in that store, my store is the one that's suffering because it's not getting attention. And every time I blame her store for me not getting as busy, I'm using that opportunity where I should be using it to have a conversation with myself and say, why are they not coming in this store? Is it her fault because she has a store as well? Or is it because of me? I don't know. Maybe my product's not as good. Maybe my hours I'm opened aren't as good. Maybe I just suck as a store owner and should go back to something else. Or maybe I'm not good at selling canoes and I should go to selling sneakers. Or have you, whatever it is. Every moment you worry about somebody else, you take the eyes off of you. And you're actually giving them the power. The sad part of it all is, I'll let you in a little secret. For me, on my side, anytime anybody screwed me, it's actually helped me grow. Every time. Every fucking time. No matter what they try to do to question our integrity, our self-worth, our should we belong on YouTube like it's any other business to begin with, we just kept going. And going, and going, and going. And if you don't believe me, look at that number. We just hit 9,000 from it. And a lot of them didn't like us. They're gone or way down below because they spent so much time worrying about everybody else's bullshit, they didn't bother to peek eyes on their own. I've heard every excuse imaginable. Every excuse. Every excuse imaginable for why I'm not growing on YouTube. Every one of them. I can't even think. I'm sure there's some I haven't heard, but I'm pretty sure I've heard most of them by now. And there are things that are hard on here. And we were talking about that last night in Video Calling Show, actually. Had a great discussion. Like I said, it's not a popular answer that I give sometimes that people like. But the algorithm is bad. There is a lot of problems with it. But am I going to sit there every day with Xenia or in a hangout complaining about it and whining about it and fighting about it? Or am I just going to do what I got to do to keep going on here? To me, my opinion, there's only ever been two options. Either I stroll with it or I stop it. There's no, to me, I can't, what am I going to do? Sit down, wait for them to come and see me from YouTube? I could do something idiotic, like invite Susan to come and have a chat with me so we can figure it all out. They're not going to show up. They don't care. They don't care. They do care on a large scale, guys. They're a large business, one of the largest in the world, global. If they don't realize the problem that they're having at YouTube, and they're all engineers, computer software engineers and everything, what am I going to bring to the table that they shouldn't already know? Either A, they got a lot of really bad people working there. B, they got a lot of really overworked people over there that can't do it because they're too overworked. Or C, they're absolutely oblivious to it. And at the end of the day, what's that going to change for me? Unless they change it, there's nothing. So we have two choices. Either be on here or not. Discussing it over and over and over and over and blaming it over and over and over is not going to change it. The same thing as with, and I don't mind, don't get me wrong, I love a good talk shop thing. That's one of my favorite things on here when I get to talk to a couple of creators and really get talking. I love it. I do. I'm just saying I can't obsess about it. I can't let it control everything I do in here or I'm never going to get anything done. I'm going to sit here and wait for it to get better. And here's the surprise. It's not going to get better. Because by the time they fix two things, three more things will be wrong. So why stress over it? Instead, I want to fight with the current as much as we possibly can. And yes, we get obstacles into it, and we got to move and maneuver accordingly. But that's the price we're going to pay for being on here. And to this day, I dare anybody to go on here and find a place anywhere on here where I've ever blamed another channel for what we're losing or not growing. Because I don't do that. I'm not interested. A channel can piss me off. I can be as vicious as the next person angry. But I could have two choices. I could fight with them or say my piece and keep doing my thing. And I've always been a big believer is nothing pisses somebody off who doesn't like you more than doing a good job. Nothing. I dare somebody to find me something that bothers them more. That's why I do it that way. Because otherwise, I'm just feeding into the mess, and that's what they want. They want to cause a circle so that you fall behind, and then your channel slides, and then they feel better about themselves, you know. So it's up to you if you let yourself fall for it or not. And it's going on here widespread, guys. Like I say, it is viral as shit. I see it coming in waves, and groups ganging up on channels, and controlling other channels, and threatening other channels, and degrading other channels. I know it's hard, especially when you're just, I'm a small channel, guys. There are channels get way more subscribers in one day than we have total. I have never lived here in some dreamland and thought we were big. Anybody who's monetized, we're in the same boat. As long as you're monetized, that's so I can make it 1 for 1. We're in the same boat as you guys. Nothing has changed in that. It's not any easier. And you got to believe in yourselves, guys. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Be a peninsula. Don't be an island, and do not be a colony. You do not need anybody to grow in here except yourselves. Why do I say a peninsula, not an island? Because you still need to reach out to people. There's people I know in here that I reach out to, but we're not joined at the hip. I don't need the permission to make any decision or go where I want to go or get messages saying, oh, well, I just caught you in that stream. What are you doing there? We don't like them. That's a great way to grow. That's like having customers walk in your store and you get a phone call. Hey, we don't like him. Get him the hell out of there. Yeah, but he's going to buy a $10,000 boat. Don't care. We don't like him. Get out. I mean, does it make any sense? Not a bit. Not a bit. You know, you got to be what you are on here, guys. You got to be what you're on here. Fly by your own freaking flag. You can do it. Every other YouTuber that's made it big has gone by their own flag. That's what it's about, guys. I have, and I've taken fire storms from all sides by times. And here we are still standing, still growing. Are we on top of YouTube? No. Will we ever get to the top of YouTube? Probably not. But wherever we get to, we got here on our own accord. And I didn't get pushed around. I didn't let anybody try to bring me down. We've had everything questioned about us. I don't know why that's when somebody would do it now. We've had it all done to us in the past over and over and over and over. And here's always been my answer about that, okay? And I get that when you're just starting, you know, especially you're more scared than ever because everything means so much to you, you're worried. Nobody can ruin your channel. I've been told when I went on about another channel a long time ago that, oh, it might ruin you. It won't. There's 2 billion plus channels going, not all active, but there is. There's lots of ground in here to grow. You don't need everybody. You don't need it. You don't need it, but would you put up your store if somebody was firing plates against the wall? Are you going to sit there and take it just so you don't upset them while every other customer goes running for the door? I wouldn't. And you're only as strong as you let yourself be, and you are strong. That's what gets lost in here. Out of everything that frustrates me the most is watching people feel beaten up on here, victimized on here. You don't let them make you a victim. There's nothing they can do to you. You know what? If I piss off enough people, realistically, how many people can drudge enough together to actually leave? There's tons more. I would rather lose that and have a show that at least I can go to bed being proud of that we're doing versus catering to somebody and having nothing. You know? Believe in yourself. You don't need none of that. You don't need groups to get you through anything. It's good to hang out with people. It's good to collaborate with people. You don't need a flag. You don't need any of it. That's when have you heard? I mentioned a while ago Peter McKinnon. Then when did Peter McKinnon say, "Hi guys, I just want to make a video to thank the other 6 channels that we all watch each other's stuff, and now we're loaded." You know, or the other 6 channels that help me chase out every other channel so that it can work together, but still be your own person. I hope you're getting what I'm saying. Because too many times they fall in that stuff and then they just lose sight of everything. They're controlled. And when it becomes control, get out. It's not good anymore. It's not good anymore. It will not help you. You're not going to grow. You can't. You can't grow when somebody's closing you in. I've been saying that. Donnie says amen. Donnie, you and I have been back and forth. Everything happens in life. But you got to admit, I have never changed. You've known you a long time. I'm going to put you on the spot right now. That's one thing about me, for good or bad, you got to admit. I've never changed my message on since I started on here. That's one thing I've never wavered on. And that's the truth. Because I truly believe it. I do. And it hasn't always been easy. But you know what? I pushed harder. And when somebody was pissing me off, I worked harder to leave a gap behind them that they wouldn't forget. They were like pace horses, I guess, sometimes. Mm-hmm. You know? Even the Blue Wrench group, look we're doing better now than we were last year. I could milk that. Hey guys, get that all over your channel. Do all that stuff. No, do not put that anywhere. Because it will only hurt your channel, because most of the time it's going to lead back to us. Unless it's for a promo or something like that, don't do it. That's why we don't tell you to do it. You're not my you're not my billboard. You've paid your debt anytime you come into my live stream. Done. Even if you don't super chat, even if you don't talk, you took the time out of all those channels to come in and see me. What else can I ask for? Anything else would be icing on the cake. I hope you'll hit the like button if that's possible. I just get so goddamn wicked on here sometimes. I'm telling you, and I watch stuff going on, and I grit my teeth. All I'm saying is, guys, nobody controls you. There is no posse for YouTube. If somebody doesn't like what you do, that's their problem, not yours, because they're not deputized on here to make any decisions. And if they're going to warn you about it, yeah, that's what I call it. Cock block. It's like the guy, like I said a while ago in high school, who hits on a girl and she turns him down, so then tells everybody else, oh, don't touch her, she's a bitch and all that and everything. That's what it is. Cock block. And you guys are smarter than that, you know. That's the kind of childish stuff. Why did I show it as an after-school special? To prove a point of how childish things are. That's why I did it. Anybody who didn't join us till just recently, here you go, guys. We're going to take another look again. Let's see it, guys. We're going to take our great tour of Puša Studios presents a comprehensive guide to detect, spot, and treat mild to severe cases of YouTube butthurt.
Let's dive deep into it.
That's right, guys. Let's find. We should get you to read it this time. Get a girl's voice, like a story time.
Yeah.
You want to do it? All right, here you go. Ready? Can you see it?
Puša Studios presents.
Oh, sorry. Uh-oh. There we go.
A comprehensive guide to detect, spot, and treat mild to severe
Softer. It's
cases
a kid's story.
YouTube butthurt.
There you go.
Urban Dictionary defines butthurt as an inappropriately strong negative emotional response from a perceived personal insult. But how does this pertain to YouTube butthurt? Although creators, platform YouTubers can experience these same symptoms and more. Here is some of the signs that you may be suffering from YouTubers butthurt. Have you said these phrases more than 3 times in 1 week? I make great content. It's the viewer's fault for not watching it. This is called that there is nothing wrong with me. There is something wrong with the world syndrome. Have you said these phrases? I am doing things right. It's the platform and another channel's fault. This is a point the finger at everyone but me phenomenon. I'm better than them, so the other channel do not deserve what they have accomplished. This is the boo-hoo effect, and was invented in the 1960s by Kleenex in an effect to boost sales. Well, maybe not, but you get the hint. Since they are doing better than me, I will complain and whine about them instead of working on my own shit. A symptom that is quite common and one of the leading factors in onset YouTuber butthurt. Or they're doing great, so I am going to do the exact same thing as them. Wannabe is a horrible, heavy-hitting manifestation plagued by people wanting to be Peter McKinnon, Casey Neistat, and many others big and small. If you answered yes, your butt hurt. But there is more symptoms that can engulf the mind and actions of a YouTuber. Bash videos, clicks groups, pointless whining, the blame game, piggybacking, wasting time, flip-flopping, warning of channel sack, cock blocking.
So weird for you to say that. Oh my god, I'm dizzy. Ooh, alrighty. Let's get back to it, shall we?
Okay, I get it. I'm butthurt. How do I cure it? Everyone has an equal chance on the platform, like it or not. What one is successful at might not be successful for you. Every moment you whine like a child or warn people about others' channels is a moment wasted away doing something productive.
But is that all we can do to prevent it?
No. In short, take 2 of these and a look in this.
Aww. The end.
Only you can prevent butt hurt.
Awesome. There we go. Welcome back, guys.
Now, for those of you that missed the beginning, that was a look back at the slideshow presentation by Puša Studios on how you can prevent butt hurt.
Did you call AKA Aka?
Yeah. Well, that's right. Stay to the end and get a free knife set. Or a free mirror set with a toilet paper roll.
And Kleenex.
Yes.
Curing boohoos since 1960. That's right. Oh my God almighty. Oh, Cal, we all do. We all do. Thank you for the lovely presentation.
We want more. Well, thank you, guys.
Yes, she is. Yes.
I think what we are going to do, we're going to start a series of books that are basically going to be YouTube survival guide.
I think that's awesome.
With presentation and a mini guidebook for you.
There's a lot of votes for the block.
The audio files are going to be available at the end of the summer on iMusic and all available podcasts by Puša Studios.
Best friend here said, stop the fun, people might get jealous. That's so great to hear. Yes, YouTube butthurt for dummies. That's right, Bossy. I love that. I love that. Oh my God almighty. Oh.
Yeah. Have a good night, artist fun.
God.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yep.
Now, guys, what do you think about being butthurt? Or maybe you have dealt with that, not mentioning the channels, or maybe you have been butthurt and you have managed to overcome
Can we
that.
do more info commercial segments like this? Oh my God, Ben. Oh, with Tony Reviews. Get him to review it.
Yes.
That's right. That's right. It'd make a hell of a collab.
Currency Vlogs, thank you so much. Dorito and the Landscaper, good to see you here, by the way.
Hello, what did you do now? We went on YouTube. Sorry. Oh, we got the myth to be busted. We got the myth to be busted, folks. That's right. Okay, guys, have you ever heard of the channel Bald and Bankrupt? You should, because we had them on the other day. And there's a word going around that we killed channels when we helped them. So we put it to the test on Saturday. That's right, guys. We had a channel who started in June 2018. He was about to hit 900,000 subscribers. Okay? So we tuned in. And we gave it a try. We gave it a try, guys. Are you ready for the reveal? Type in number 3 if you're ready for the reveal. Let's see, guys. If you want to see if Puša Studios killed their channel into oblivion to be no more, or if they actually kept on past that day and it wasn't the end of them for coming on our being on our show, mentioned on our show, thought of on our show. That's right. Nomadic Bike, how are you? Great to see you. Oh, we got a lot of them. We even got a number 4 in there. There you go. But we got lots of number 3s. We got 4 soccer balls, 4 guitars. There you go. Very nice. Alrighty, guys. Hold on to your hats. It is time to see. So here you go, guys. There he was there. And just before we go over, I want to show you is, look at that. He was going up and up and up. And then he shot down by 60 subscribers, just like happens on other network streams. And if people would watch their Social Blade would see it and realize that not everybody's unsubscribing from the middle of the time, because it takes a lot of work to unsubscribe, and they usually do it just because they're mad at you. That's why it happens. And he went back up. But did that kill him? Did that end the channel? Did Bald and Bankrupt cease to exist as we know him, fading into oblivion at 900,000 subscribers, never to have a chance at being on YouTube again? Let's find out, shall we? Oh my God! He is up almost 3,000 new subscribers since then. He is alive, folks. The channel has existed. It has worn past the Pusa Studios curse of helping channels and then killing them. Oh my God. Oh, the humanity. Look at that. There you go, guys. 902,950. He's not gone. He is still around. The channel still exists. He gets to YouTube another day. Dodged a very close bullet by the people at Puša Studios for putting him in such jeopardy with his channel. So, all seriousness, guys, that was ridiculous what happened. We just thought we'd bring it up because it tied in well to that. And Bald and Bankrupt is a fantastic channel, guys. If you have not checked him out, just named by PewDiePie is his favorite channel to watch, because I've been watching him for a while. He is started, there you go, guys, joined June 12th, 2018, okay? He has just passed 900,000 subscribers, and as much as I'm sure he'd like to be a fanboy of Peter McKinnon, he actually does rough cut editing and travels through just with his phone with lots of rough cuts, and he is an absolute pleasure to watch. And if I were you and you want to set your sights on it, there he goes. Here's a shot of his editing. There, no color grading. Jerky camera, and goes into the next scene. So this doesn't mean there isn't room for people. Guys, Peter McKinnon capitalized onto it. He revolutionized the cinematic experience on YouTube, and he has been a hero of mine. If it wasn't for him, we would have never gotten back into YouTube. Or, which we learned recently, we don't ever made a cinematic video in our lives, but if you go to our homepage, you'll see a playlist to a bunch of them. Do I make as many now? No, but I have. But he's the reason why we got back on YouTube, was because of him. I owe him a lot for that, a great amount, and I think he's a fantastic. I'm not crapping on Peter McKinnon. What I'm trying to say is, there's an example of somebody who's not a good editor, but an extremely good personality on camera. And some people are good on camera, some are good behind the camera, some are good at editing, some are good at graphics. We all have our own talent. And the main thing is to find out what we're good at and do that on here instead of worrying about what everybody else is doing. Because let's call it for what it is. Xenia and I are quite well to know what it's like to be the human Xerox machine. You can take what we do, but you can't be us. In other words, get your butthurt to work, follow the steps that are taught to all of us from so many informative YouTubers, like which is just so many free. Well, and I mean, I don't consider us in that part. I mean, there's Nick Nimmin and all those guys and Peter. We're with you guys, with us. You're more like following us on our journey, because we never seen ourselves going. Thank you for the kind words, though. That was awfully sweet of you. You know, we're all helping each other. Like when Tech Talk Tuesday, why do I say it's our favorite night of the week? A wheel brings in more people, and I love doing it. I do not apologize for it, guys. We capitalized on something and made our own based on our personalities, and others have tried to copy, but they're never going to do the same. Same as I can't be you guys. I could sit down today and learn what you do, but I'll never be you, because you always have to let your personalities be front and center. Why is he so great? For the simple reason is his personality is doing the work for him. They're not all butthurt. Look at he got 479 dislikes, 18,000 likes. So it's not like everybody had a problem with him because he didn't edit properly and that. I love editing. I think it's the most creative part there is. I really do. I would rather somebody shoot the footage and I edit it. I would enjoy it so much more. But that said, not everybody loves to do it. There's people in here who hate editing. So that's okay. As long as you can be very charismatic on the camera, go for it. People, our live streams is because of us. It can't be because of any other reason, because we're mostly relying on us. And some people say, well, they got moving stuff and that. Okay, well, other channels have done that. Does it help them in the same way? Maybe some do, some don't. Who knows? Where did this idea come from all you see? I'll tell you right now. I was visiting my father, and he was watching CP24 News, and I seen all this stuff going on. You know, the news, the weather, the traffic. That's exactly where that idea was born from. That's why we do our layout the way it is. It's not the caramel secret, you know. And once again, Patty, I appreciate what you said. It was so sweet of you. I was agreeing with. I just didn't want to look like we were putting ourselves in that same light. That's why, because you know how some are, and they'll jump and say, "Oh, it's going right to their heads." So I wanted to make sure we didn't give them the bait on that one.
We can only go by what we have learned throughout life and professional experiences, and on YouTube, as far as we have gone so far. We can't claim make your video go into 2 million views. Because we haven't done that, right?
That's right.
We can invite a guest that we have that has had their videos gone so far, and they can share their knowledge on our channel, as we have done before with interviews. But we only can share and learn together, and that's why it is our journey together. That's why we say we are in it together.
Sorry, Greenleaf, I accidentally took away your wrench by accident. I do apologize. See, we don't do everything perfect by any sense of the word. I mean, we're the notorious for making mistakes on here, but we laugh it up, we have fun with it. And I just want to say, keeping up, Kay, she said, where is it here? That's what I was going for. Editing can be a little stressful, but fun at the same time. And I love what you said, and I was just over, and I am the 800th subscriber to your channel. So congratulations to you. Well done. Very nice to meet you.
Backroad Freedom, hello. That Crown Chick is in, and they made something special for us with Ben, so we'll have to look at that.
Oh, I can't wait to see. I cannot wait to see. Oh my God, guys. This is YouTube. You know, and this is the thing, like, you know, we're talking about tonight. I hope you guys will leave from here tonight and move on with whatever you're doing. If you're the one that's butthurt, don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Go back to worrying about yourself, okay? And get better and better. And the best way to pay somebody back is to do a good job. And if somebody's butthurt with you, do a great job and leave them in the dust. That's the simple answer of it. You can spend time going back and forth through all this stuff, or you can just say, you know what? You want to make a fool of yourself and run around in circles, enjoy it. I'll just keep going, and we'll see who wins at the end of the day. That's really what it's all about. You know, it really is, guys. I know that sounds like a very short answer, but it is an answer, and that's what the answer should be. There's more infight, and I feel that too. You remember I was saying, guys, we want to try and hit 9K, and if everybody can bring 10 people, because you guys know a lot, that also helps with the gene pool, and that actually keeps the fighting down as well. I've always seen that. When a lot of people are meeting a lot of channel, and there's more mingling, and less, now at the end there, it starts to feel like prawns, and that summer seems to be really great for that, even though it's only our second summer here. It feels like that. Everybody's starting to kind of gnaw on the same piece of fish. And that's not what YouTube should be about. It shouldn't be that way. That's not what we're here for. I mean, there's a whole world of YouTubers. I remember last year we had somebody on who said, oh, well, you can't grow in the summer. Yes, you can. And we've been lucky enough to meet a lot of great people from where? Australia, New Zealand.
That's right, like Tasmanian Adventures, yes, exactly. Like that Crown's Chick. A ton of people from Australia that right now are experiencing the end of winter.
That's right, exactly.
That's right.
Greg's Dizzy Adventures, much love to you. Great to see you, great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Well, everything's spicy. Your butthurt is a whole different scenario. Yeah, you're the exception to the rule. You're taking one for the team every time you go live. So, your butthurt is a whole different show onto its own. Bossy, yes, is from Australia as well. That's right. That's right. Sky Pilot was in here tonight. I know he's still here. From Australia. There's lots of great channels from Australia, New Zealand, and that. We're honored to have you guys. And that's what we did. We tried to get meeting more channels from there. Oh, hell, I forgot about the summer slump. There you go. There you go, video call-in show. But it does, and that's what I feel kind of starts to fuel the more of this kind of grouping and energizing and all that stuff. You can be on here, guys, and get through stuff. You can weather the storm. I mean, we know our numbers are going to go down probably about 30% in the summer. There's nothing, we'll fight to get as many back as we can. If we can get 10% new, that's a victory. It really is. But I'm not going to sit there and spend all my days complaining about it to everybody, and well, my channel just kind of sits there and rots. And it doesn't matter if you just got on here or you've been here 10 years. Guys, it's like work. A lot of people are in school, I'm sure you've seen it. There's people, but say a job. There's people doing a job for 15 years and they still suck at the job. Just because they're there doesn't mean that they're ready to run the place. Just finished a video about engine 1963 that serviced the town of Queen Creek, Arizona from 1900 to 1940. Oh my God, that's so cool. About engine 1673, excuse me. That is awesome. Fantastic, Arizona. The real Camilla, how are you? Great to see you, great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Please avoid terms like gotcha, anything that sounds like sub for sub.
Within hiking distance, so happy to see you. So happy to see you guys. You're amazing.
Much love to you. It means a lot to have you in. I hope you guys had a fantastic summer.
Paul Peck Drive on YouTube is here. Hello.
And Paul Peck as well. Great to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing fantastic. Did you say Paul?
Yeah, we just said it at the same time.
Okay, because it didn't sound like you said Paul Peck. So you did the drywall, so that's why.
What, the wheel plans? The wheel is not going anywhere. Wheel's not going anywhere.
Oh, don't kid yourself. Some wish it was, but let me tell you right now, the wheel ain't going, so that's it. That's all.
Yeah, it doesn't affect us whatsoever, so.
I am so proud of it, guys. Look at all the things on YouTube, okay? Look at all the things you know. Most people now, whether they like us or don't like us, if they hear the word wheel, who do they think of? That's a brand. I am proud as hell of that. I'm not sorry about that. I'm not discouraged about it. I'm not dismayed about it. I am so proud of that. That's amazing. That's what we should. Everything. If you hear, white spotted glasses, you think of Casey Nice. I mean, all those things. The whole point is to make yourself memorable on here. And we found a way that drives people crazy because you could actually have fun, network, and learn all in the same time. The recipe was right there. They was just looking for a gap that we could fit into that we could do. That's what it was. We started off live streaming and we looked for our voice and we found it. We looked at it. Interviews. Why do we get in interviews? Because we did 3 live streams without ever wanting to do one and said, what are we going to talk about now? Well, we better get somebody on. Thanks to Marty from down the rabbit hole trail that agreed to come on. She was our very first guest.
Yeah.
And then the wheel, well, we started playing around and giving people help, and then some were wanting to get on, and we couldn't figure out how to draw them in, like to make it fair, and it all led towards that wheel. And then we turned it into a game show. And then one time somebody said it was boring, so we amped it up and turned it into a 1970s game show. I mean, someday I'm going to win that stinking wheel. Patty. Oh, I'd love to have you. Patty, I said last night, I gave her a big shout out. Patty's doing something very original in here. There's somebody who has their voice. I salute Patty for that, excuse me. I really do. She is one of those people that's not coming out, that has her own voice, and I love what she's doing on here. Something new. That's what is, hats off to you. Hats off to you, Patty. Itching to Scratch UK, thank you so very much for the congratulations on 9K. You guys are the ones that got us here, guys. More your victory than ours. Really, it is. You guys are the ones that made it really happen. You guys all have wrenches. I truly believe you all have a piece of this as long as you want to have it. It's not just ours; it's everybody's. I like its evaluations on the wheel. When I won the wheel, you always gave me great advice on my channel and have always helped me so much. Thank you. Well, I appreciate that. And it's been caught. I mean, people tried to do it, but you're not going to be us. And the same as I can't be somebody else. There's lots of great ideas out here. Hey, tomorrow I can make wings. I can get somebody in here to sit down and eat them while I ask them questions, but I'm not going to replace hot ones. Not that we're like hot ones. That sounds a little bit. Okay,
No, maybe only me.
Maybe you. I'm just saying, guys, those shows do well because there's personalities into it, and they rely on their personalities. Again, Xenia and I rely on our personalities to do what we do in here, and we're not for everybody. I get it. Some people don't like us. I can see where they find the two of us annoying as hell. They can't stand listening to us, and that's okay. You got to be okay with that when you put yourself out. You can't have everybody like you. It's not going to happen. But you got to work on the people that do like what you do. That's another part of fighting butthurt. Really is not worrying about what everybody else thinks all the time about what you do on this. You do not need permission to be on this platform. You do not need to do what makes everybody happy. And if somebody's not happy with it, they can go away. And they don't have to pretend like they're the deputy of YouTube and all the warnings and doing all the cockblock stuff. Just go and do your own thing that you think is right. It's nobody's business. Nobody gives a shit what you think. They really don't. It actually hurts you more and more because it looks more and more desperate and pathetic as it's happening. That's the big kicker. That's what people don't get. That's why we grew every time and channels got hurt, usually going after us, because it's them. We weren't talking. We let them hang themselves. Keep going on. Keep bashing us. People are going to get sick of it, and you're going to look worse. I could have, but I wasn't going to help my channel any to get involved in that kind of stuff. Let it go. Let them do it. I have a lot more things. It's already hard enough being on as much as we are. That takes enough time. So full speed ahead. Worry about what you do. Don't worry about anybody else thinks. It's none of their business. They don't like it, go somewhere else. If they have no time or no life to sit around and worry about what you're doing all the time, it shows you why their channel's bombing. Not everyone is going to like what you do, what you put out. But as long as you enjoy doing it and you are working towards making your content better, it's no one's business. Exactly, judges. And it's nobody's... Guys, here it is in the short... If you are within YouTube's guidelines, you don't have to worry about what anybody thinks. There's no... Unless it's somebody from YouTube officially is involved with you about what you're doing, it doesn't matter. It's none of their affairs. They have nothing to say, nothing to bring to the table. Nobody is listening.
Oh, by the way, people have tried, as you know, to flag us for different reasons. And guess what? The only place that does matter, YouTube itself, has come back and saying that it is all BS. And we are within YouTube guidelines.
More than one occasion, I might add.
Yeah.
More than one occasion.
Yeah, they keep doing it, and it keeps coming back with the same answer, guys. So the only thing that matters is YouTube, and YouTube is fine with what we're doing. So the same applies to you. If YouTube is fine with what you're doing, and you like what you're doing, keep doing it. Here's
always been my answer. Years ago, I went to buy my first new vehicle, and I was going to all of them. I was going to Ford, I was going to Mazda, everywhere. I ended up buying the Mazda Tribute, by the way. And I went into one dealer. It was a Hyundai dealer. It was not Hyundai's fault. It was the dealer that was the fault. And I walked in, and he said, "Oh, you're looking to buy a vehicle?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "What are you looking at?" And I said, "Well, I've been looking at the Ford Escape. I've been looking at the Mazda Tribute." And he goes, "Ah, those are all shit. Shit. Come see what we got." That's exactly what he told me right there. Right there in that sentence, I wasn't buying a vehicle from him. That was done. That was off the table. I didn't want anything to do with him. That was it. That was all. And why? Pray tell, you ask? Because if he's doing that right now, what is really wrong with what's going on in there? What's he trying to hide? If all he can do right at the beginning is sit there and bash the competition, how much garbage was he trying to peddle on me? What did he want to take my mind off? He didn't say, "Oh, that's good. Now I want to come and show you what Hyundai has to offer." You know? He instead decided to take the low road, knock the other channel, and it turned me off right there. Didn't want anything to do with them. What a stupid car salesman. I shall shove you for a living. There you go. Exactly. I mean, in anything you buy, what is the greatest answer you can ever get from a store? Is when they don't have what you want, but they tell you, "Listen, but there is another store down the road that has it." I will go to that store, the other store, relentlessly, even if I find the other piece, just because they were that honest with me. That they cared that much about good service, that if they couldn't give me good service, they sent me somewhere that could take care of me. That's respectful. And that's what you have to be like on your YouTube channels. The same thing. If you sit there and knocking a bunch, well, of course, who's going to trust you? Because here's what they think in their head right away. A, there's something really wrong here for him to be so obsessed with what the other one's doing. And B, how long before he does it to me? When am I next on the cutting block? How long before that happens? When there's no trust, there's nothing left. It's as simple as that. So,
Tazzy Adventures, hello, how are you? Just talked about you.
Much love to you, great to see you in. And Everything Spice says you're right. Tell the customer those are great brands. Then tell them how yours is better. Exactly. You do not need to shit on anything. Very well said. And there's a guy, he is a salesman for Chevy. Exactly. Nobody wins points like that. It's a great way to turn off a customer or a viewer. In this case, because viewers are customers, guys. They watch your ads, they super chat you, they hit the like button, and they come if they enjoy what you do. There's this somewhere down the road, somebody got this idea in their head that they can actually control what people watch. And I don't know where this ever came from, because it's probably the stupidest thing that I've ever heard on YouTube in my life. The stupidest, without a doubt. That you can't. I mean, it's you can't. And even if you didn't like a channel and you got rid of them, say that happened, which it can't. What? There's going to be never another YouTube channel around that all of YouTube is going to cease to exist and you'll be the only thing left for them to watch? Well, if boring then, they're going to find boring now. I mean, boring is boring is boring. Pointless is pointless is pointless. Rubbish is rubbish is rubbish. All those words are not going to change whether there's one channel or 10 million channels. It's not going to change a damn thing about it. Perception is by the audience viewer. You all came here tonight on your own. I don't remember sending you $5 PayPal to get you in here. I don't remember threatening to shut down your channel if you didn't come. I didn't remember telling you, oh, don't go watch anybody else. It sucks. What did I say? Come on, guys, let's get more in here and hit the like button, tweet it, tell friends. Because hopefully you're enjoying yourself enough that you will. I mean, how do we even have a discussion about something so mentally off? I mean, it's mind-boggling. You know, it's... Some people really can't see the trees for the woods, the trees for the forest for the trees, whatever. And it's time to back up and take some perspective onto it, because when you lose all perspective, whether it's in here or whether it's a business you own or whatever and that, it's all going to hell in a handbag. That's true. So you got to have your head on the game in here as much as you would anything else, because there's lots of options for people to go to if they don't like what you're doing. Drunk kings. No, it's true. I mean, really, guys, that's why we did it tonight, is that like after school thing, because that's how childish things have gotten on here. It's almost like, you know, I talked to my friend about it one day. He's not on YouTube. I started telling him what's going on in here, and I got embarrassed, like, to say it. I'm like, I'm associated with this shit. Like, I'm a 45-year-old man, father of 3, and I have to say, this is the stuff going on. This is the stuff I see. This is the part I have to play, things I have to be a part of. I mean, that's horrible. It's degrading, to be honest. I don't want to be part of this ridiculousness. It's not what I come on here for. I mean, I'm happy being an adult. I don't need to be a kid again. I mean, this is stuff I had to deal with my son when he was like 16. I have more kids in the way, so don't worry, I'll be getting another run of it, so don't worry. Maybe time to roll the infomercial again. You know what, Prev? I think you have a good idea. Let's run. You want to read it again, Xenia? You seems like your voice gets over better. Alrighty, guys.
For those of you that missed it the first time,
I'll introduce it. You read it out.
Okay.
Alrighty, guys. It is time. It is time, guys, to go through our special tonight. I'll do the front page and you do the rest, okay?
Okay.
Alrighty, guys, I want to welcome you. That's right. Oh, no. There we go. Welcome to Puša Studios presents a comprehensive guide to detect, spot, and treat mild to severe cases of YouTube butthurt. Welcome, 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 folks. And here is our voice, the lovely Xenia.
UrbanDictionary.com defines butthurt as an inappropriate, strong and negative emotional response from a perceived personal insult. But how does this pertain to YouTube butthurt? Although creators, platform YouTubers can experience these same symptoms and more. Here are some of the signs that YouTube may be suffering from YouTubers butthurt. Have you said these phrases more than 3 times in 1 week? I make great content. Is the viewer's fault for not watching it? This is called the "there is nothing wrong with me, there is something wrong with the world" syndrome. I am doing things right. It's the platform and another channel's fault. This is the point the finger at everyone but me phenomenon. I'm better than them, so the other channel do not deserve what they have accomplished. This is the boo-hoo effect, and was invented in the 1960s by the Kleenex in an effect to boost sales. Well, maybe not, but you get the hint? Since they are doing better than me, I will complain and whine about them instead of working on my own shit. A symptom that is quite common and one of the leading factors in onset YouTuber butthurt. Or they're doing great, so I am going to do the exact same thing as them. A wannabe is a horrible, hitting manifestation plagued by people wanting to be Peter McKinnon, Casey Neistat, and many others big and small. If you answered yes, you are butthurt. But there's more symptoms that can engulf the mind and actions of a YouTuber. Bash videos, clicks and groups, pointless whining, the blame game, piggybacking, wasting time, flip-flopping,
Here it comes.
and warnings of channels, aka cock blocking. Okay, I get it, I'm butthurt, but how do I cure it? Everyone has an equal chance on the platform, like it or not. What one is successful at might not be successful for you. Every moment you whine like a child or warn people about others' channel is a moment wasted doing something productive. In short, take 2 of these and a look in this. Only you can prevent butthurt.
Alrighty, guys. There we go. That's right, folks. That's right. It's our after-school special. Targeting your audience is key, guys. You have to get the message set in the right way for your audience to understand. And if things get a little childish on YouTube, then you take a childish approach. That's right. And thank you to the excellent narration by Xenia. And yes, every time she's about to say that word, I can't barely contain myself. So, there you go, guys. That is... what if I whine while I do something productive? Okay, that's a half point then, Jim. That's a half point.
Yeah, well, we're gonna make a test, you know. Are you or are you not?
And Venture, how are you? Great to see you. Great to see you. Great to see all you guys in the chat. That's right, guys. Our topic tonight is only you can prevent butthurt. That's right, guys. That's right, folks. And I'm sure you all had your instances of it. Once again, guys, feel free to share in the chat, talk, but no names, please, guys. No innuendos to anybody. Because A, we don't want to do that on our channel. And B, you're just giving them attention they don't deserve. So I'll make it easy. David Builds Vlogs, how are you? How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Elsa fan, hello.
Well, I mean, you know, oh my God.
Nathan is here, our prankster lock. Yes, that's right. We might, maybe we should do just this as a video.
Yep.
Just the
I'm
reading of
it.
this.
I'm thinking about you're reading my mind. That was coming out. Love to you, Eileen. Thank you so very much. Much love to you. Hope you're doing fantastic.
Thank you so much for the super chat, Eileen. Value the fam. Thank you.
Oh, the Suds family, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to see you. Much love to you.
WTF Mike is here as well. Hello.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to see all you guys in. Guys, we're talking about butthurt. If you didn't, the video is played like our slideshow is played about 3-4 times tonight.
It's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. WTF
Oh,
Mike
that
says.
song. Oh, there you go. Oh, Lord, it's hard to be humble. I forget who sings that now. I remember it from when I was young. I'm glad I got to see that. I'm glad you got to see it too, that Crohn's chick.
Well, see, that's why we will be handing out free mirrors after this,
Yep.
so everybody can take a good look at themselves.
That's right, guys. And it is a short message.
Including us.
We're talking about tonight, guys, and sharing, but it is a short message. Nobody's a fucking deputy on here. Nobody's got any business what you do on here. You do what you do, and if you, and you have a right to do it. As long as you're within YouTube's guidelines, nobody has a right. And if they're bothering about what you're doing, they're spending too much time on you and not enough on what they're doing. But also that said, if you're not putting much into it, don't sit there and put everybody down and bitch and complain that you're not getting where either. You know, that's it in the short. That's the short message of tonight. How pissed would someone be if that video went and got 1 million views? Oh yeah.
Well, I don't know about 1 million views, but
Yeah.
maybe we can make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think
we'll have some work to do tonight.
Yeah, exactly. I think something's going to make an appearance.
Yeah.
So. I demand my mirror and the genie in it to help boost my ego. Well, the genie we can't help you with, but the mirror we can kind of get you started on that one.
If the ego gets too big, the mirror breaks. So you got to be careful.
There you go. More Latvian
Proverbs.
Proverbs.
Yeah.
I was going to use another word, but okay, we'll go with Proverbs.
Davidson Addis, LA. Hello and welcome here. Hello, Southern Sawyer. And just turn around, ladies. Butthurt trending.
That's it, guys. Let's make butthurt trend. That's what it's all about, guys. But it is an important discussion. It does happen on here a lot. And like I say, it comes in waves. And it's joking, but it is almost a bit contagious. And then it clamps onto a couple like that. Then they all start to get butthurt. And they're complaining. And then they're complaining on other channels, whether it's in Hangouts or on or whatever. It just always becomes such a pointless fucking mess. Fallen Angel, how are you? Great to see you. Great to see you. We should be demonetized. Limited monetization by now, I hope.
Not sure. I can look at it.
Yeah, take a look and see. I'm sure we are. It's all good.
Well, I mean, it is educational purposes.
Exactly,
so.
exactly.
Bruce Leaf, hello. How are you? How are you doing?
And if you don't believe it is, butthurt merch would be... Oh, bossy, did you ever give an idea or not? Yes, sir.
No, we are still on.
We're still on.
Yeah.
But then again, if we had the wheel one night, we'll get or Tech Talk Tuesday. Yes, sometimes Tech Talk Tuesdays get limited monetization.
Yeah, and butthurt is trending on number 17 on our videos. So. Or 10, depending where you're looking at. So it is trending somewhere.
Hey, you can read numbers on here. I thought we couldn't do anything on this thing. I thought we didn't have a clue. We were just flying through space whenever it happened.
Yeah, according to TubeBuddy, number 17, and according to vidIQ, number 10. So
I'd buy a butthurt t-shirt from you, the traveling shit has said. I think we do have a lot of work to do.
Oh my God,
Yes.
I'll be up all night.
Bruce Leaf. Oh my God, do I ever love your channel name? Oh, unless it's like everything that hate has ever created, I'm so joining it just in the name. I love it. I love it. Oh yeah, there we go. Bruce Leaf. Well, you're getting. I'm going to take a chance on you. I'm giving you a wrench right away, just for the amazing channel name, folks. Welcome. All of us take a second to welcome. Bruce Leaf is in the house. I love it. That's thinking, man. I love it. I would give her next. Want her have butthurt on the back of jeans. Yes.
Leggings. Coming up.
Nathan Lockhart, who agreed Pusa Studios is the most offensive channel on YouTube. There you go. Oh, salute to you, Bruce Lee. Support to you.
3B, send me a message so I remember to do it, okay?
Yes, because otherwise, guys, we do forget. It's nothing personal.
No, it's not. We just forget. We get the messages and on all the social medias and emails, and I just forget to get back to you guys, so it's nothing personal.
Kronchik says we're going to make millions. Hashtag butthurt. Butthurt crying towel. That's right. That's right, Jim. 3B production. Yes, thank you so much. Just so we don't forget. That's why. I do appreciate it. And like I said, guys, you can share your stories in here, your experiences with it, whether you've been butthurt or dealing with somebody who's butthurt on YouTube and that. Just as long as there's no names, the floor is yours. I would love to hear from you guys. It is, as always, a discussion. It's great to hear. Caddy 1975, good day to you. Good day to you. Oh, well, Bruce Lee, how could I not? Even in the middle of a rant, I had to just give that because I love your channel name. I think it's awesome. That is smart. See, there's a channel with a lot of the same thing going on, and just the name alone, he's already making himself stand up from the crowd. That's thinking. I love it. He's less than 15. Oh, really? You want to help out? I can never pronounce the name wrong.
Iser Steinberg.
Iser, you want to give us? You want to say hi? Butthurt phone cases. I want one.
Now, I have a question because in the vocabulary, you write it either together or separately. Which one is the right one? Butthurt together or butthurt? Which one is the right one?
Well, the Urban Dictionary shows them both together. That's what I was dealing with today too.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I wasn't quite sure. I kind of tried to go more with the space in between it, but it seems like you can use either or.
And we will definitely check the Twitter as well. Don't worry.
Yes, I agree. WTF, Mike. That's a good point. I'm pretty sure asteroids and hemorrhoids
YTBH syndrome
changed definition since we're on butthurt.
Oh, guys, your golden nuggets tonight. YTBH syndrome, YouTube butthurt syndrome by Prevolution. Oh.
Oh my God. God, guys, you're awesome. You're awesome. You're awesome. Don't matter how it's spelled, it hurts either way. That's right. Thank you, Jordan. I knew you'd clear that up for us. Yeah, you cleared it up for us. Yes, that's right. I love it.
Hunt Vlogs, hello. Elsa fan, thank you so much. Meryl Mary, hello. How are you? When I was a kid, I rode a skateboard. I hit a small rock and fell off. I got butthurt. I even ripped a hole in my jeans. It was devastating. Seems like it's still traumatic. I'm sorry. Beerman, hello. How are you? Good to see you.
Grant RC's LOL. I wonder if anyone is watching this in public. Must be a lot of heads turning every time they say butthurt.
Beerman, what a great channel. Oh, very nice. We love beer community. Good friends there as well.
Hello,
Welcome
darkness,
here.
my old friend. My butt hurt today.
Oh, welcome here. You're right on time.
Did you give him a wrench?
Yeah.
Alrighty. I'm guessing that's why the subscribe button looks like a giant. I know he meant suppositor. It probably was. Good. That's a good point, Mike. I never thought of that. Caroline Auditor, how are you? Great to see you. Great to see you. I mean, guys, we know what goes on. I mean, there's channels that will gather for days and weeks just hating on another channel, despising, watch what they do, waiting for the next screw up, hoping that nobody shows up, wondering what they can tell people and message them and say, did you see that? Why are you going there? They suck. Why are you going? I've always had a certain approach to all that. If a channel is that easily led away, why the hell would you chase it? You're going to leave for something else. If they can be, if I went to one of your viewers tomorrow and said, "Hey, channel ABC here really sucks. Why are you going?" and they say, "Oh yeah, you're right. I'm done with them too." Why would you follow them? Why would you? You would spend 10 times the work chasing them back and 100 times more work trying to keep them happy. First, just go and find somebody else. There's a ton of channels out there, you know.
My mother used to say, like, buses and men. You know, there's always another one coming.
Did that play on words work in Latvian too?
Same applies to channels. Don't run after them. You're gonna hurt yourself in the process.
Words of wisdom, folks. Words
Yeah.
of wisdom.
She was a smart lady, so
Yeah.
yeah.
You still never answered my question, though. Did that play a words work in Latvian as well?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just making sure. Oh, my God.
El Inframundo Inferno. Hello and welcome here.
We love your Latvian proverbs and metaphors. Yeah, they're gems.
Yeah.
They are gems, to be sure.
The Cryptics
Collections. How are you? Great to see you. Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic.
It's a old world's proverbs, you know, so must be true.
Yeah. It's funnier when Xenia gets overtired and starts trying to say them in English and they get all messed up.
Yeah, we're not there yet, though.
That's right.
But if you go back on our Saturday drinking live stream a couple of weeks ago, then there must be some mystery slots. Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys are amazing. Couple of months, it will be getting cold again. Yes, thankfully.
If the toaster flies across the pond, always make sure that the hedgehog is wearing a purple shirt. It's an example of what I get when she's overtired, trying to translate. And you wonder why my head goes in.
Well, instead of just laughing over them, you actually should think. It's actually very deep. For those that can think.
That's how they think, all right. You can almost hear the circuits blowing in your head sometimes. You're trying to get these things processed. Not you and me trying to listen. If a butthurt happens in a forest and no one is around to hear it, did it actually happen? That's there. See, there's something for you to think about.
Yeah.
It's to ponder.
We should try it in practice. We don't know the answer to that question, honestly.
That's right. It eludes us.
Trey Hunt Vlogs.
Thank you so very much. Great to have you in here. Thank you for coming.
Yes.
That's the difference between beer and women. I've never had to wash a beer for it. Oh, jeez, my God. Well, I know Mike when he gets on a roll.
We have kids here, by the way. G-Wag, Ben, welcome here. Good to see you.
I know the warning signs, that's why. So.
Papa Rome's on doors, hello, how are you? Doing good. Hope you are as well. 1111, thank you so much for coming. Good to see you. Have a good night. Do you think instead of some being butthurt that they are actually narcissists?
Oh yeah, they're definitely narcissists that leads to
Definitely.
butthurt. That's the fuel into it, for sure. That's exactly what it is. I mean, how can you sit there and say, you know, I'm just taking an example, but like, well, nobody's watching my channel. Well, it's everybody else's fault, or it's another channel ruining me, or it's all these things. I mean, how could you know what the answer is to all of it? I mean, unless the other person's paying people not to go watch them and paying everybody on YouTube not to go there, it's pretty damn point. That's why we joked around about, let's bring it back here for a second. I want to bring it back, Bald and Bankrupt. And that's true, guys. We put them up Saturday for a reason, because there was this thing going around that, oh, we can kill a channel just by getting them some subscribers and they're dead in the water. Well, there's a channel, and people that say, oh, channel's unsubscribing, that right there dropped from 881 all the way to 818. One drop. Just like happens in here. And a lot of other people would see that if they kept their social blade running. And then YouTube starts cleaning them out. And just because they lost them doesn't mean you're getting them all back. And a lot of times it will look at that and say, well, YouTube has been saying it. I don't know where this mystery comes from. YouTube has blatantly said it after the last purge. That's what it is all about. And I've had that happen to me, and I've seen people happen in here. I've shown people where it's happened. You've seen it happen even when we had them up on the wheel. I don't hide it. I show them right away to show them it happens. For somebody to, truthfully, for somebody to unsubscribe from you, most of the time you've angered them. Because that's a big statement, and it's a lot of work for people on the web to go find you and hit that button to remove you. They are angry. Yes, once in a while, real heavy sub for sub channels, they'll flush what they're subscribed to so they can subscribe to more. Nobody's arguing that. If you're hanging around in a sub for sub channel all the time, sub me 22, sub me 24, and PewDiePie T-Series running across it, well, you get what you asked for. Shouldn't be too surprised. But YouTube is doing this. Anytime it gets them fast, and there's a channel that's almost at 900,000. Same thing happened. The exact same thing. And that's why I kept it for there. And then we blew the lid off it tonight when we went to do the big check and found out he is still there. He still has a channel, and he's gained almost, 3,000 some subscribers since then. So appearing on Pusa Studios did not ruin him and send him into a state of oblivion for which his channel will never, ever reappear again.
Papa Rome's Outdoors said, you guys said it best over a year ago. One time you mentioned there's enough subs to go around every channel here with no jealousy. That's right. The YouTube is like an ocean of fish with creators. There's so many people, and around 2 billion. 2 billion. Can you even fathom that? 2 billion people watching YouTube. 2 billion.
Yep. Guys, we got to stop fighting over the gene pool. Can't look at it as a little pond with everybody's rules into it, rods into it. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of ponds, and there's thousands and thousands and thousands of connected smaller communities like we have out there as well that have no idea the other one exists. You interested in the universe? Well, you have to look at YouTube as the universe, and there's tons of galaxies going around that haven't even met each other yet. There's this myth that, and that's what does it. I don't care what anybody says, and no, I've been on here for years, but one thing I know is in slower times of year when YouTube starts slowing down, that's where the infighting starts picking up. Or guess what? If a channel hits something like 8,000 or 9,000, that seems to spark them as well. Funny how it happens in the week those goes on. Certain things like that get them going. Certain triggers seem to do it. And then try to deny that it's not butthurt? Give me a fucking break. You know, it's as simple as that.
The Creator Spotlight Show is saying that probably we killed the Traveling Clat channel too.
Yes, he's done. That's right. The Traveling Clat is just a clat now, thanks to us.
Trey Hunt Vlogs, we actively started YouTube in February. Actually, when the adpocalypse started, that's when we started YouTube. Just like probably a week or two before that. So
oh my God.
In February of last year, that's when we actually started doing something. We were posting some videos, but they were mostly just posting and not being active. So yeah, a little bit a year and a half, something like that.
Next live stream I get drunk, I'm blaming Pusa Studios. I don't know we could do that. There you go. You're on. Run with it and make sure to throw lots of blame. I'll be cheering you on. So. Oh my God Almighty. I think we have a lot of new people in here. You want to give them another run at the storybook so they know what's going on?
How about the people that have been here from the beginning?
Alrighty, guys. If you guys think we should go over the storybook again, just in case anybody's missed it, type number 6 in the chat. Hello, Darkness, my old friend. YouTube has hurt my butthole again. Oh, Tina, thank you so very much. Much love to you.
I didn't understand here. You stink, butthurt, annoying pics of other people, weird behavior, team up with other channels who make fun of them for being butthurt hater boy.
What?
I can't pronounce the channel. Big Barusha?
Okay.
No, I wasn't really sure what you were talking about. Prevolution is still singing.
I'm sorry, yeah, if you can explain it, sure. We'd love to hear your point. I'm just confused. I do apologize.
Thank you, Papa of the Doors. I appreciate that. Tina's singing channel, Davies. Hello. And thank you so much. So there's number 6. What was number 6 for?
And everyone walk, to play it again. And Graham starts, he says, and everyone walk outside and turn your volume up as loud as it goes.
Now, can you try not to laugh?
I can't promise it. Alrighty, guys. It's time for that famous storybook. Oh, I gotta head off, lovelies. Hope you all have a fabulous day and like the self. Yeah, sorry that Crohn's check. We're gonna definitely check them in a minute right after this. So sorry. I do apologize, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. Much love to you. And Insight Weather says, hi, Pusa Studios trying to stay active. That is awesome. Alrighty, guys. I think it's time. Are you guys married?
Last time tonight.
Yes, we're married. Yes, Trey, we are married. Yeah, we're going to do that, guys, and then we'll look at the selfies right after this. It is story time, guys. Hit the like button and all that stuff. If you're new here, hit subscribe. If you like what we're doing, there's no money in it. There's nobody forced to be here, so... Oh, yeah, it shouldn't run. Won't stop. Should we do the selfies first?
Yes.
Okay, let's do the selfies first. Okay, guys? We're going to do the selfies and then we'll get right in. Hang on a sec. We got to... Because I know we put them off later tonight because of all the conversations. Let's see here. Okay.
We're looking at our selfies first, and then we're going to reading the story time.
That's right, guys. That's right. So Terra Firma and the Donnie Shaw Show, thank you so much for tweeting it out. It really does mean a lot. The Traveling Shintas, thank you for tweeting it out so much. Do appreciate it. Viewed this. Car is broken down. Waiting on a tow truck, listening to Pusa Studios and listening to some Steely Dan. He's making fun because I said how much I hate Steely Dan. What an ass! What an ass! What an ass! What an ass! Oh no, Shardy, no worries. It's our pleasure though. Don't worry about it. We know you were joking. Don't worry. So there's View This. What an asshole. Now I'm butthurt. I hope you're happy to.
Terra Firma is still puzzled why we chose this topic today. Looking at his face.
Thank you for hanging in with us through all that Terra Firma. And there is Art is Fun live now. Come on by. Hashtag Blue Wrench Group. Thank you so very much. Really do appreciate it. Let's see, guys. And there's the man, guys. Art Amorabid. Pusha's on tonight. Go check them out. Support Puša Studios. A past guest of ours, guys. A truly talented gent. Much love. Who else is leaving? I said somebody was leaving here. Patty. I gotta get ready for bed. Have a great night, Patty. Much love to you. Thank you so much for coming. Great to have you in. And stay awesome. You really are a unique talent on here. That's what YouTube needs. And we have Ben. There they are, guys. Hey, Pusa Studios, check this out. That Crohn's Chick Blue Wrench Group. The couples.
Hashtag Blue Wrench Couples. New hashtag. So, guys, if you have met on our live stream, like Ben on Adventures and that Crohn's Chick, or Syntax AI and Bruiny Kitty, we have 2 couples already that have met during our live streams and are together right now.
Isn't that awesome?
So, if that is happening to you. Hashtag Blue Ranch Couples, hashtag Blue Ranch Group. Let us know. That is so sweet. We're going to have these 4 soon on our channel too and talk all about that. That is so amazing. Congratulations again. Hashtag Blue Ranch Couples.
And I love that. I think that's awesome.
Yes.
Not just the hashtag, which is great, but also the fact that you guys met here is an honor. So
that is awesome. Thank you so much, Sharni. That is amazing.
Isn't that awesome, guys?
Yeah.
I think that's fantastic. It really does. It really is, excuse me. The Jetters. Hey, guys. Go check out Pusa Studios. They are great people and lots of fun to interact with. Look at the whole family. Look at the little one up there.
Oh, such a sweet.
Oh, my God. That's cute.
So sweet.
So awesome.
Thank you so much. That is awesome.
Yes, it was 100 here in Texas. Man, oh man, it was hot.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for the selfie and a beautiful family. Thank you so very much. That is awesome. Did I miss somebody? Did it roll back? Yes, it did. And there she is, guys. I'm so ready to prevent butthurt.
There's another picture if you click on the arrow. Wow.
All set to go.
Yeah.
All ready to handle any butthurt that comes with her, helping to deflect it. That's what I love. Eric Garcia, how are you, my friend? Great to see you. Great to see you. And the Jetters, we love having you guys. It's great, as always, to have you in. Thank you so much for coming. The 2G, there he goes.
Ben, you can say Ben now.
Ben, yes, we're allowed to say Ben.
Yeah.
Sorry that post was deleted. We'll go see if there's another one. And Roger DeMarco, guys, 3V, slowly changing the art. Blue. This looks awesome.
Nice. Spectacular.
That's cool.
You're doing fantastic.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Yes. Amazing. Love that.
That's really cool. Very nice. Very well done. Oh, he didn't get another one up yet. No. Oh, that's too bad. Kernan Zane, where have you been all my life? YouTube life. Aw. You're so sweet. Oh, thank you so very much. Love the photo. Love the selfie.
You.
Thank you so very much. Great to see you. Oh, that's awesome. I love that.
That is awesome.
Where have
Thank you
been all
so,
my
so
YouTube
much.
life? Oh, that's cute. Guys, hit the like button, tweet out, tell friends, all that good stuff, guys. And we're about getting ready for another story time, guys. We'll leave it go for a minute or two, and then we're going to get it. We are talking about tonight, guys, of course. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Only you can prevent butthurt. That's right, guys. We're talking about YouTube butthurt tonight and how it's more important, instead of worrying about what other people are doing, is to focus on what you're doing and just get better and better and better. And if they choose to do it on you, let them do it. It's not going to change anything. Nothing. It's going to hurt them probably not, and you're going to be sailing past. So sail past. Enjoy it. Make yourself a priority. Your time is valuable enough to be valuable enough just to get time to be on YouTube. Don't let that waver for a second. Put it where it matters, guys. Put it in your channel. That's what really counts. There we go. There's that reminder. And also, guys, too, it's not too late for selfies as well. Don't be shy. And please, guys, share your stories or your feelings onto it. We'd love to hear from you guys. We're all in it together, folks. We really are. Just like I say, just no naming names or anything like that. So when are... Ben... Oh, he's combining their names together. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. Okay, that took me a second. We're going to do that at some point, though, most definitely. Most definitely, Ben Shirley. Painting the roses red. Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Awesome to have all you guys in the house. Guys, like I said, we're talking about butthurt, wasting time on YouTube, letting yourself sink on YouTube. And that's the sad part of it a lot of times, is with it, is letting yourself go. If it's getting too much in here, back off for a little bit. Get some perspective. Don't let it consume you to the point. Xenia and I just took time off, and it does good. It wasn't long enough, honestly. Last year, we took off 2 weeks and then 2.5 weeks. Yes, our channel slid a bit. Yes, when we came back, it took us a little while to get momentum going. But guess what? We even had more momentum going once we got doing it. If I take a selfie, I might break the camera. Robert Johnson, I'm sure not. We'd love to see you, but it's your choice.
For those of you that have just joined us, that's how it started. The hashtag Blue Ranch Group was because I was trying to take a selfie of us, and I was so bad at it. And It's like, why not to post it on YouTube? Let's do all of us. Let's try to do a selfie when we were just like 6 or 8 in the chat. And that's how hashtag Glorious Group started. By accident.
If the thumbs up hurt when you hit it, you're probably sitting on it. And that's how butthurt happens. That's true. That is one of the 5 cases of butthurt. That's right. That's right. Yeah, so hit the like button, guys. You guys are absolutely awesome. We're just hanging out, chatting with you guys, and I think it's just about time to get the old storyboard going. What do you think?
Yes. Okay. The last time tonight.
Railroad Preserver in the house.
Oh, hello. Good to see you.
It's been a while. How you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're having a fantastic one. Railroad Preserver 2000's here, guys.
Yeah, it's good to see you. Okay, so it is story time for those of you that missed it. For those of you that have been here, you're free to get your coffee or run to the bathroom. I think Inspired John is still standing in the line. Or maybe he had an accident and now he doesn't have pants on. I don't know.
Life with Stephanie, how are you? Great to see you.
We did show yours,
yes,
Ben.
But it was gone. I went to click on it and said it no longer exists, so it was taken down.
But we still managed to show it.
We showed it, though, yes. Yeah. We did see it.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Okay?
Let's do it, guys. Maybe the last time.
My goodness.
Alrighty, guys. I'll do the introduction. They like the way you read it. I like the way you read it. Let's do it, guys. It's story time, folks. That's right. The after-school special about being butthurt. There we go, guys. That's right. Only you can prevent butthurt. Puša Studios presents a comprehensive guide to detect, spot, and treat mild to severe cases of YouTube butthurt.
UrbanDictionary.com defines butthurt as an inappropriately strong negative emotional response from a perceived personal insult.
Chili Man, thank you so very much for the super chat, by the way. Much love to you.
But how does this pertain to YouTube butthurt?
And WTF Mike says, sounds like a kindergarten teacher reading it, that's why. Exactly.
Although a creator's platform, YouTubers can experience these same symptoms and more. Here is some of the signs that you may be suffering from YouTubers butthurt. Have you said these phrases more than 3 times in 1 week? I make great content. It's the viewer's fault for not watching it. This is called the "there is nothing wrong with me, there is something wrong with the world" syndrome. I am doing things right. It's the platform and or other channels' fault. This is the point the finger at everyone but me phenomenon. I'm better than them, so the other channel do not deserve what they have accomplished. This is the boo-hoo effect, and was invented in the 1960s by Kleenex in an effect to boost sales. Well, maybe not, but you get the hint. Since they are doing better than me, I will complain and whine about them instead of working on my own shit. A symptom that is quite common and one of the leading factors in onset YouTuber butthurt. Or they are doing great, so I am going to do the exact same thing as them. Wannabe is a horrible, hitting manifestation plagued by people wanting to be Peter McKinnon, Casey Neistat, and many others big and small. If you answered yes, you are butthurt. But there is more symptoms that can engulf the mind and actions of a YouTuber. Bash videos, pointless whining, the blame game, piggybacking, flip-flopping, wasting time, click groups, warnings of channels, aka clockbucking.
Oh my god.
Okay, I get it. I'm butthurt. So how do I cure it? everyone has an equal chance on the platform, like it or not. What one is successful at might not be successful for you. Every moment you whine like a child or warn people about others' channels is a moment wasted away doing something more productive. In short, take 2 of these and a look in this. Only you can prevent butthurt.
And that was our Pusa Studios presents a comprehensive guide to detect, spot, and treat mild to severe cases of YouTube butthurt. Thank you so much. Wow.
How about clock booking?
Mental. Dizzy broad.
That's what happens. That's what happens. You're having too much fun. Yeah. And that's what we're having today, guys. So, you're amazing for joining us today for this.
Mm-hmm. And in all seriousness, guys, I will hope you take that one piece of advice with you. Don't waste your time onto it. Don't waste your time with others doing it. Do what you're doing. And then let them do what they may. Okay? You can't change everybody's minds. It doesn't matter what they think. Nobody here is a deputy for YouTube. Even if they cut out a little piece of paper and stick a YouTube badge on their chest, it doesn't change the point of it. Do as you may. As long as you're within YouTube's guidelines, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Every time you go against another channel, every time you try to knock another channel, every time you worry or blame another channel, is time you can spend making your channel better. And if you're on here just to have fun and you don't care about it, then don't complain about that stuff. And I do get that. The channel sucks, they're taking all the views away. But I don't care. I'm just on here because I like to be on here. You do care. It is bothering you. You're hanging out with them that's doing it. You're helping to take them down, but you don't care. You're just in it for the fun. I mean, what a wasteless point. Then find another hobby that's more enjoyable. That's probably the best advice I could give to anybody. Find something else that passes your time more. So, you know.
And stop clock blocking, everybody. Okay? Seriously, are we in high school here?
Oh my God almighty. NX TLV Tech, thank you so very much. Do appreciate it. Who said plug? Oh my God. Nomad Unbroken, I finally got this channel to subscribe to Epidemic Music so I can release my video tomorrow. I don't want to be Casey Neistat. I want to be better. Good for you. And be better by being the best you can be. Guys, if you're not being you, you're really missing out on the fundamentals of being on here, because that's the only thing that's truly original is you. And you have to put what you do best front and center. And if you're not good at something but somebody else is at it, seriously, don't keep pursuing it. Listen to people. Like I said, if you had a store and you're selling boats and nobody's buying boats, well, it's time to get out of selling boats.
Maybe you're in the middle of desert.
Go into clock blocking. Sell clock blocking. There you go. Sell clock blocking.
Or maybe a mountain climbing gear is not really the best.
Lifetime travel mates.
In the prairies.
That's right. Exactly. Exactly. Chili Man says no more white sangria for you.
I know. I took that second glass without asking. I'm sorry, Chili Man. I'm sorry. I needed a refill. We have our own thing going on there.
Drunk kings.
Bayam, hello.
Oh my God. When Andrew takes serious,
Mexico, thank you.
Guys, I don't want to come off here looking, I do get angry on here sometimes. I will bring up stuff really passionate. But I do believe in ending it on a high note. And anytime I've always said something to try and make everybody feel better, including myself. Not just you, me as well. There's things I do really care about on here. There's things that go on here that really bother me. But I want to feel better at the end of the day. It's okay to feel down. Listen, in all seriousness, if you feel down once in a while and YouTube's not working out and nothing's going right and that's normal. That if you're passionate about it, you're going to feel it from time to time. That's nothing to be. You don't have to be sad or feel like those moments. It's when they consume you is when it becomes a problem, and that's when you really got to do something about it. You cannot make good decisions in desperation mode. Desperation mode brings out reactionary moves that really bring out the worst in people. You know, it really is. Take time away from stuff when it's too much. Get back from it. Come back with a clear head. Think about where you suit. But don't... You know, I do see that, guys, and we do get the messages, and that's the part that's true and is frustrating. You know, I see channels message us privately, and we do get like half a page-long things about, you know, they want to be something they're not. And then they wonder why they're not getting anywhere. And it's, well, I don't want to give it up because this channel's doing really good with it. Or who cares about them? They got really good at being what they are by doing what they're good at. And you can't replicate what they're doing. Just because that was popular doesn't mean you're going to be popular in it. And you don't need a gigantic channel. We brought up that example a couple of times. You could have a channel that does real estate advice, you know, for giving you advice on real estate and that. They could sell books and stuff. They could have 25,000 subscribers and make a way more than somebody with 5 million subscribers. The average YouTuber over 1 million subscribers last year made now is everybody paying attention? $17,000 US. The top 1% is bringing in 93% of the revenue onto it. So even at 1 million subscribers, there's a lot not quitting their jobs or like living high in the hog, you know? And a lot of them are faking it till they make it and are so far in debt and so broke the day they pull the internet tube, they're done for. They're done. Everything is owned by a corporation, their own shell company, if you will. And when that goes, they're finished. So it's like YouTube. Facebook, excuse me. You know, everybody sees there's a whole depression line built around it. You know, people feel like their lives are not going far enough because they see their friends on YouTube and they have a big house and they have all this stuff and that. Well, anybody can stand in front of a house. You don't know if they're homeless. You don't know if it's their house unless you're neighbors with them or you keep really tight grips with them. The same on here. People can put... I had somebody say one time, oh yeah, but that YouTuber, I know that guy. He didn't even have many subs. He's loaded. Well, how do you know he's loaded? He told me. Okay, I'm loaded. There you go. I'm loaded. Not, but it's easy to say. You can pretend to be anything on here, but if you lie to yourself, you're really going to be losing. The loss of grip on reality is going to be very hard for you to make anything on here. Just work on being you. And it drives you crazy because I see some really good personalities and I watch them flip-flop from channels. Oh, I'm a gardening channel. Oh, I'm a mechanic channel. Oh, I'm a house painting channel. I mean, it just changes from week to week to week. Well, you're not a channel. Nobody knows what you are. Nobody can follow you. Your audiences change dramatically each week, and you never get time to build up enough of an audience following because you're always going from place to place. If you're in that state, just stop. Because you know what you're doing. You won't want to say it, but you're just chasing whatever you seen last week that was really popular. How do you, that's like anybody who has a driver's license. What's the first thing they tell you? Look at the horizon. You don't look down at the road because then you're swerving all over the place. Same on here. If you have no direction for your channel and you're just out here grabbing onto whatever happens, where are you going to grow? Where are you going to go? You can't. You can't. Even if you have a viral video, that's too bad because that one was about knitting and right now you're a lion taming channel. Because you've done 3 other things since that one took off in a week. You've got to commit to something somewhere down the road and use you into it. Focus on you. Take the key points of your personality because that's the one. Like I said, people try to copy us at the wheel. But they're not going to be us with the wheel. They cannot be Xenia and I. And that's not that we're God's gift to YouTube. It's because that's what we tap into. I cannot be any of you channels in here. I cannot be Viewed This. I cannot be Big Bear Cubs. I cannot be National Man. I can't be anybody on here except for me. Otherwise, I'm copying. As soon as I'm doing that, I'm trying to be somebody else, and I'm always going to be compared to the latter. And it's a pretty hard way to grow when all they're ever saying is, oh my God, you remind me a lot of such and such. Oh my God, doesn't such and such do that? Oh my God, why are you doing that like such and such? Focus and believe in yourselves for 5 minutes. And it's okay to have little dips where you do, but don't throw everything out just because you have those moments. Don't let it consume you. Or you're going to have a really rough time in here. And that would be the same as in business. I've been working for myself since 2012 as a signed business. we had a temporarily aside when we did in Iceland, and what we do now. By which the way it is in real business, you can't put it under Puša Studios because in Quebec, you're only allowed to have French names. So you have to have a French name registered, and then you can use a shell name on top of it. But for business purposes, you're not allowed to use it. Another question that come up. Oh yeah, we have no contact for our business, we were told, even though we have an email and a phone number on there. We don't post it, we don't go on about it a lot, but
well,
we
that's
are
what happens when
time.
you don't do enough research on anything.
Yep. Desperation decisions, desperation decisions. You know. So true, you guys are truly motivating. We just want to go out there and keep filming travel videos, but then we have to edit, and that's a lot of work. Yes, it is lifetime travel mates, but you guys do a fantastic job. And there you go, guys, Paul Peck. It took me over 5 years to get 1,000 subscribers, and Paul just hit 60,000 the other day. There's a word to the wise right there. Thank you for sharing that, Paul. Appreciate that. And I got to say hi to Ganna because she's in here. Much love. I meant to say it a while ago when we were doing story time. Truckers living in tiny houses before the houses were popular. That's right. Oh my God, yes, I know what a 30-inch bunk feels like to sleep into. Robert Johnson, how are you? Thank you so very much. Do appreciate that. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Silent Wolf Adventures actually shared a really great proverb, and I think it's such a great thinking. A Buddhist proverb is saying, how heavy is a glass of water? You hold it for a minute and it's okay. You hold it for 5 and it takes. You hold it for 10 and it gets excruciating. So what's the trick? Whenever it gets heavy, put the glass down and take a break. The glass is only as heavy as long as you hold it. Silent Wolf Adventures, thank you. Such a great proverb. It applies to everything in life, and in YouTube too.
Remember when I said, Rig PFA, how are you? Great to see you. Remember when I said, if somebody, if they go to one of your viewers and says you suck, and they say, fine, I'm not going to watch them anymore. And I said, don't chase after them. You're wasting your time because they're going to leave anyways. And go after somebody new because you'll get more, better chance of getting somebody that actually likes what you do. I mean, this is the same with YouTube. If you're so terrified that your channel's going to be gone if you take a week off, your channel's not really then in that good a shape. It will take a dip. They all do. But if you're that terrified of it, you're holding on too tightly, you're killing yourself for the inevitable coming. Because at some point you're going to have to. And like that proverb, if you keep holding that glass, at some point your hand is going to give out. So
or you can drink it. That's right. Brand Ariels and Lifetime Travel Mates. I like the outside of the box thinking right there. Or think outside of the box. Very good. Awesome, guys. You're amazing.
Oh, WTF, Mike. You'll probably still get to interview porn actresses, I'm sure. Crossing fingers for you. Go ahead.
The world argues with me, but I don't argue with the world. Yes, that's right.
That's the thing, guys. And yes, we've done, through all we've been through, and I think anybody who's known us for a while knows what we've been through. I mean, I can't even begin to count. I think this is maybe about and realistically, the couple of videos where I really blew up is still just a little over on what you could count on one hand out of almost 500 videos.
I'm sorry, did I miss something? You blew up today?
No, I said the ones where I shut off the chat and that really got angry.
Oh, okay.
It was probably about 5 videos where I had no other choice but to really blow up. But I'd say probably 5 to 7. I'd say closer to 7 out of almost 500 videos. And a couple here and there where we've used like as a life lesson, which is not really blown up tonight. You've seen us more laughing than anything. We could have been in mudslinging till the cows come home. And I most certainly think we wouldn't be nowhere near 9,000 subscribers. I don't believe it for a second. Because I would have to watch everything that somebody who doesn't like us do, get schooled on everything they do so I know what to say, what to go after, meet with tons of people going around to kind of build up a crew so you're not alone doing it, and all that stuff. What a fucking waste of time, honestly. And everybody has a right to choose what they want to do in here, but to me, it's the biggest waste of time on here. And if we've done something wrong, we're the first ones to blame ourselves. We've had stuff on here that hasn't worked. We got rid of it. You have to face facts. Who are you going to blame? The viewers? Well, they're the ones who decide. They're the ones who choose to come in and watch you or not. That's just the realization of it. If you don't like that, you really shouldn't be on YouTube. I'm not going to start doing hate speech just because some viewers want to see it. That's against my core values. That I'd rather walk away. But I'm more than willing to bend on how I do things if it suits better and it's within things that I feel comfortable doing on here. I'm more than happy with it. I mean, I missed it. What's a waste of time, WTF Mike? Sitting there trying to cater to people who don't like you and trying to bend over to make them happy and worry about them, or going after them and fighting like tooth and nail against them and researching on them and doing the same things they're doing to you. It's a waste of time. It's an absolute waste of time. It's a pointless endeavor with no reason or merit behind it. To me, it's just being a child all over again, and I'm happy being 45. I'm not on here to relive my childhood. I don't want to be a 16-year-old on here. I don't want to be a gamer kid. I don't want to be any of that stuff. There's a place for that. I have children that are going to be that. That's not what we came on here to do. Some seem to have trouble with it and kind of regressing. I don't know if they're upset, midlife crisis or whatever. But that's why we did tonight. Yes, the book is funny, but it is to prove a point. Sometimes you got to put the message for the audience that needs to hear it the most, and for the way they're acting. You know, Duty Ron, how are you? Great to see you. Great to see you. Much love to you. Hope you're doing fantastic. I don't know, guys. That's just my thoughts on the whole matter. Just be yourselves. Just enjoy what you do on here, and if somebody has a problem with it, let them tire themselves out like children. They'll wear themselves down and need a little nap after it's over with, and you'll still be moving. Even if you gain 10 subscribers while they were running you down for a month, well, at least that's 10 subscribers. At least you can say you did something productive. It's better than the opposite of it. And to me, like fighting with children back and forth and all that stuff, that's the most unproductive thing to do on here. I've always believed it. It's never benefited any. And I've seen some do it, not just to me, but other ones in the past, and some of them aren't even around anymore, and some don't come around as much. Some haven't grown, some have fallen, there's all kinds of things. But I certainly haven't seen success stories come out of it, that's for sure. You who agrees that Puša Studios, I'll let you, thank you, you are. Thank you, A-Space, I do appreciate it. All I like to do is play with coins. That's fine, Robert. That's the thing, that's what I mean. It's okay to come in here and share your passions. I think it's amazing when you can come in here and attract somebody who never was into what you do and actually win them over on something like that. I mean, YouTube is a hobbyist kingdom, because so many people that were into hobbies and stuff like that never had the chance to meet as much. And people that never thought they'd be interested into it all of a sudden are, because they get into a couple of streams or see a couple of videos that kind of turns a light on for them. Just because somebody's a coin guy doesn't mean he has a varied interest. You know, it could be in anything that anybody does in here. When I'm older, I want to open a gamer channel playing all my childhood games. That would be fun, like a flashback, reliving all those epic adventures and fun times. Who would subscribe? Well, that's awesome, like that. That's when I say that.
Do it now.
Yeah.
Well, don't wait. Just do it on the side. Something you did not worry about, but it's still going to be growing.
Yep. AVT Studios, how are you? Great to see you. That's what I mean, guys. It's not that you can't let your inner child out in what you do. I mean, we have. What's his name there? Matchbox. Who races the cars? The Matchbox
Oh,
car.
yes, NASCAR.
NASCAR. Yeah. I mean, that's awesome. It's not meaning you can't have your inner child. It means not getting childish. There's a big difference between the inner child and childish. Really big difference. I love how you guys have so much passion for everyone. Well, I do. I mean, without you guys, we wouldn't have this. And I mean, that's what I want to feed off is on passion. I mean, I go into some lives that get me perked up when I'm down. I mean, to me, it's always been about paying it forward and all that stuff. And yes, some people say, oh, Puša Studios runs a tight ship and they ban people. Well, of course I ban people, because that's the way I want to do it. I don't want this thing going awry. There's something like, wow, I have the right to speech. Not in here. That's why YouTube gave us the chance, the option to have the option to ban people from it. I'm not going to let somebody come in here and just run our stream running their mouth and like, get the fuck out of here. Go somewhere else and do it. I don't want to listen to that. Life's long enough. Life's hard enough. I don't want that in here. But like I say, live streams are like bars, and what's okay in my stream is completely taboo in the next. Everybody, that's the gift that YouTube has given us, as long as, once again, and I say that a lot because it gets lost by these wannabe deputies running all over the place. There's so many of them. It starts to think, as long as you're between you and YouTube are good, and you're within their guidelines, you don't have anybody to answer to. And if they're not, YouTube will eventually do something about it. I love that whole, oh my God, I'm going to save you. From what? Seriously, from what? If they're bad, their channel will go down. I mean, how self-serving can a person be? Preaching and preaching and preaching. And I see it all the time from so many different areas, and I hear from other channels going through it all the time. Who the hell? I've had people say we're evil. I had people say that we've killed channels. Literally, we've killed channels by appearing on Pusa Studios. Once again, our good friend that we've never met, Bald and Bankrupt, who we did the test the other day, we actually brought him without his knowing on here, and his channel lived to see another day. He's alive. He's got a channel. He didn't fall into the abyss. We can still see him, and he's still growing. Ooh, interesting. And here again, and I'm so proud of this, and I'm cutting this out, and I'm going to keep it, because this is proof once again that people don't come in here or other places and just go and unsubscribe. YouTube filters them. Exactly what they said they were going to do about 6 months ago. If anybody was listening to YouTube, but it's usually the ones that don't, or claim they do, don't get that through their head. YouTube said they were going to do this. If you get a bunch one time, it's going to take them away, and it's going to feed them through, and make sure they're not all from the same account. And some will slip for the goalie, because it's an algorithm. It's not perfect. It's right there. And I've had channels have the same thing happen to them in my live streams. I've had the same thing happen to mine in other people's live streams. The only person responsible for killing a channel is themselves. Right on, Carnosa
100%.
Media. Right on. Exactly. You nailed it. That's the truth. Can blame everything. Can blame the wind. Can blame the light bulb in here. Can blame, oh my God, there was a Miller flew on my screen. Fucking channel's dead. Well, I read that somewhere in YouTube that if a Miller flies on your screen, 9 chances out of 10 the algorithm's going to pick that up and kill you. They'll never recommend you again to anybody. I mean, it's just one excuse after another for everything. It's you that's going to do it. It's your choice what path you go down. It's your choice how you conduct yourself. It's your choice how if you appeal or don't appeal to your audience. It's your choice if you don't attract people in or you do. I mean, it's all in there. Yes, the algorithm is part of it, but it's our choice to try and work with the algorithm as much as we can. I don't like it by times. It is bad by times. There's lots of problems. But if I sat around worrying about everything that's wrong with the algorithm in YouTube, I'll never get anything done because there'll always be something wrong with it. And let's face it, there is a lot of problems onto it, and there'll be more problems to come, but there's also, too, anybody who's not getting exactly the number they want on here, too, says it's a problem. You know? So.
The main thing is, instead of looking for somebody's at fault, take a good look at yourself or your channel and see what you can do better.
Yep.
Who cares? Maybe somebody did something wrong to you. Fine. Maybe they didn't. Who knows? But that's not what it's important. You can only change what you can on your own channel or in yourself. So take responsibility of that. It's that just easy as that.
I remember growing up in small town, a lot of seasonal work that paid very well when it's going on. And I can remember some guys sitting there that had lots of opportunities or jobs and got fired or didn't try. Sit around at the local coffee shop and watch everybody up in the morning heading out to work and complain about all them and talk about each one of them as soon as they walked out the door. But yet they were the ones sitting there doing nothing all day with all kinds of time to complain about the people that were going to work. And if you see the problem with what I just said there, you'll see the problem that's with YouTube.
Papa Ramzador, thank you so much. I literally, in all my time with you guys, I only see and hear you support channels with the utmost constructive criticism, which has helped me and everyone else out so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for kind words. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. And Lifetime Travel Mates who said that YouTube finally worked out for them after meeting us. So you guys are amazing. Good morning to you once again.
That means a lot. Thank you so much. And you guys, there's a fantastic channel, guys. A really fantastic channel. Damn it, Andrew. It was my coffee and then my vacation. Leave me alone. Oh my God.
Elfler's Journey. Congrats on the first day of school today. Oh my God. Some already start school.
Congratulate on the first day of school.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, I guess it depends.
What is this work you speak of, Brain Aerials? Oh my God. Is there a suppository for butthurt? Well, actually, WTF Mike, to his credit, noticed that the subscribe button looks like a suppository, and that's fucking hilarious. And now every time I look at that thing, that's going to be in my mind. Valor TV, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Guys, I think it's about time to end this. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the discussion. We're going to end it off with one more story time, just so in case
Oh my God. How about we record this?
Yeah, we're going to do that. Sounds like a plan. So guys, get ready for the recording because it is going to come, and I hope you guys can support the hell of it. And remember, guys, what I said, we are trying to get to 10K before August, and we got an update today from Destination Chronicles. I hope that's the case. But in the meantime, guys, see if you guys can find 10 people who have never met us and bring them in so we can try and hit 10K with you guys, and you guys can all grow as well. And if you do, please get them to say that you sent them, because I definitely want to give you big shout outs for all that. And everybody does that. We can all kind of rebuild this gene pool. You guys are in niches. There's lots that don't even know stuff like this goes on. And a lot of people from all the other niches never met them that might be really interested in what they do. And I don't know, I think it'd be a fun project for all of us. Yes, we want to grow, we want to get past 10K, and also you guys as well. Everybody benefits from it. Think of it like an amazing potluck, folks. And we're going to do the same as well. Have no fear. We're reaching out. We're going to places all the time. Hashtag butthurt needs to be trending. Well, you just wait for that video, Mike, and then you help us out, all of you guys, to get it out as much as possible. Until then, guys, thank you so much for everything. And we're going to let you out with just a slideshow, guys. All right, you take care.
See you tomorrow at 7 p.m. at Tech Talk Tuesday.
Have a great night, guys. Be well.